feel like I didn't have an advantage on that.
I didn't roll initiative and already got initiative.
I think I rolled yours.
Don't roll mine.
Wow,
I've been gypped. I want to roll my own
the
initiative.
initiative thing looks real broke.
It looks real bad.
What looks broke?
Foundry. Look in chat.
Does not look
CAG
like it's
updated
applying...
Foundry today.
Just object.
It looks like it's also
working.
not
It looks like
applying Dex.
Oh, that's a problem.
I definitely
Really? So mine should have been higher?
I rolled a 21, so I definitely got something applied to it.
Are these add-ons or just Foundry itself being busted?
This is probably built in.
Mine did not add my dex.
It's definitely add-ons.
Yeah.
They
I
redid
didn't
the
get to roll
entire.
mine. Somebody rolled
Actually,
it for
mine
me.
definitely did add my dex.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It's just not displaying it for some reason.
This is object-based programming, Cog. That's how it works. You have to prove it.
It's because it ran out of room.
Object. Can you reset Davi's initiative so she can roll her own? 'Cause I accidentally clicked hers because I apparently own her character.
Play your initiative. Alright, all yours.
And I hope she rolls a 4.
At least it would be my
That was literally
four.
the same initiative.
But it's mine.
That's amazing.
Alright.
Oh, me. Annabelle says hi.
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 Well, before we get started on this combat, everybody says hi.
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
The latest Foundry update rewrote every the whole add-on API, I think. So I think everything broke.
Yeah.
What I love about Foundry development is that they know that it's still better than Roll20.
Yeah.
So they're like, we'll break your shit. See what you do about it.
Yep.
I mean, they
Literally
did
nothing will
release
deal.
final version. We can sell it now. And it's like 0.6 version. Like, do you understand what the release version is?
Not
Guys.
released yet.
There's
Alright.
an entire barrel of apples on this battle map. Yeah, my objective is the apples.
Oh god.
I'm gonna go the random rocks.
I'm glad you don't have the catapult spell. Because that could be a problem. So,
You don't know what he has. Oh.
you
don't
see
think
as the crew members step into the street, boxing you into the alley. And the very first one walks right up to you, Jacobus.
And it's been a while since we've leveled in this campaign.
I mean, we play like once a month.
And as he swings at you, shouts, "Yeah, Jesus, that was a critical fail."
Get off, Jesus. That was a crazy thing to shout.
You said, get off, Jesus?
Get off, Jesus. No, saying, "I'm gonna need that crown now," and completely fumbles his attack.
Oh, fuck these guys. I'm oath-sworn. I'm coming for you, Felix.
So, Leo, your turn.
Shit. Can't just spring things on me.
It's
still fill
not
up my spellbook.
sprung.
Okay, so I can see 2 people?
Yep.
Okay. I feel like I'm not particularly alarmed.
Sorry about that. Dustin.
I'm particularly alarmed.
Well, shit. I'm just gonna, guiding bolt both of them.
You're gonna twin guiding bolt.
Yeah, just like a first level
Leo's
thing.
gonna in the street go, whoa!
It's like, I got plenty of sorcery points. Fuck it. Everyone gets a guiding bolt.
I know, you're fine.
You get a guiding
Yes.
bolt.
First level. I don't remember his social that but I have them all.
Oh gosh.
I like that it's showing your name with an underline. I don't know if it's trying to suggest that it's misspelled. All right, so you hit
I think
one
it's
of them,
doing. I think it's doing. I think it's just doing the player color underlining. Maybe.
but it's green up
No?
above.
Let's go this way. Sure.
I don't know.
It was green because it was his turn. But yeah, Dobby's is in purple. Mine is in
yeah.
that teal color. So yeah.
Okay, well, let's wait to roll damage.
Well, that was cool. Did they drop? Oh.
Okay, so fly
Oh,
damage does not work.
Aha, Cag's gonna have to manually apply that shit.
Oh,
Leo just
Cag,
shoots
I'm
off
sorry.
guiding bolts. Everybody looks around like, are we actually fighting two guys?
So when you hit update Foundry, it rolls a d20, and Cag clearly rolled a 1.
Yep.
Clearly.
So this guy is marked.
Baby, what is it?
You gotta go with west or east here, not this guy. They are the same guy.
He's marked.
Yes? Which one?
The guy's barely
Oh.
injured.
The west one.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I love you.
All right. Okay.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand there. Let's wave at them quick.
Baby, go.
This
I love you.
it.
I love you too. Go.
That's it.
That's it.
Airless.
All right, and with that, I am going to, since I'm where I'm standing, I'm going to shoot in front of me because that seems like the best idea.
There's two in front
So
of
I'm
you.
gonna, huh?
There's two in front of you.
I only
you-
see one.
What?
Zoom out.
What? Hold on. I see two,
Okay.
but I'm gonna go for the one that's I'm a.
Your token does not have
I
direction.
target it.
In front of you is meaningless.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
From a token is a 2-dimensional thing, so in front of you is like straight in the air.
yeah, I've got it.
Yeah. It's,
Okay, whatever. So it doesn't matter. I see this part as the front part. So anyway, targeted it, and I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark
Yeah.
first. You have a long rest at some point. I think so.
Yep.
I mean, I have a spell.
And then I am going to. Did it cast?
Doesn't look
no.
like it.
Oh yeah, here we go. And then I am going to shoot him with my longbow.
Keep forgetting to add the.
Come on. I clicked the.
we've already been over.
Alright,
Everything's broken. Have fun.
Yeah, I don't think that's working. The shortcuts
For a
because I
longbow?
clicked on. Yeah, I clicked on it and it didn't.
The
it didn't
bar up
roll.
there.
Yeah,
work?
the shortcuts. Well, it did for the. It did for the Hunter's Mark, but now I can't get the longbow to roll.
Everybody get their physical dice out. We're doing this live. Point your cameras down.
Not really sure why your longbow doesn't work.
Oh,
I'm gonna
I
add a
don't
new
know.
longbow to see if that works.
So you know when you're planning a session and you factor in how long you expect combat will take.
Yeah, it's longer.
I'm not
always.
sure if this just got longer or a lot shorter.
yeah.
Yeah, your longbow doesn't work. I don't know why.
You broke it.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Let me look
I don't
right
know
here.
what the. Let me look at the stats are on the.
Does
I
the
don't-
game
oh,
being
no,
paused have anything to do with it?
Yes.
Second.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Worked for me.
Thanks, Felix.
No problem.
Should I try now?
Yeah.
Okay. Still
Nothing.
doesn't work.
That's unfortunate.
Was a good idea though.
Okay, hold on. Let me see how this works. So it's a D20. Do I get any?
D20 plus 4 plus 2?
Actually, has 2 for their archery, whatever skill.
So
Plus,
how much?
plus dex plus proficiency. So 4 plus 3 plus 2, so you're plus 9, I think.
It's ridiculous.
Plus 9.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. 17.
All right.
17 does not hit.
Okay.
Don't you have advantage on that?
She does. Roll again.
Guiding
No.
bolt?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
If that's the one she's attacking.
That was the one in front of her.
And that was
17
This is a
again.
very circular argument.
same. It was exactly the same roll. So
So,
I don't hit. I'm gonna roll again on the. I'm gonna roll again for my second attack.
22 does hit.
22.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now it's 1d8, and hold on.
Let's
1d8.
Why is your dog licking your computer?
What? Oh, you're done.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know
And
what
so
our
it's
dog is
1d.
doing.
Is it 1d8 plus anything or just 1d8?
1d8 plus
Plus
your dex.
dex.
So plus
Plus
4.
dex.
Plus
Yeah.
4.
Okay.
Dex modifier.
Nope.
Why didn't that do that?
Because that's not how that works.
Because you need a space in between. Or do D8 was the
You got it. Yeah, d8 plus.
he got cut out of Star Wars.
Oh.
All right, and
Fine.
then Hunter's Mark is a 1d6. Ugh. And then I get another attack because it is my first play. So. That's a 20 to hit.
Hits.
That one has guiding bolt. So did you give
Yeah.
yourself?
Only for the
She
first
did the
attack.
first one.
But I did get advantage on the first attack, but didn't on the other two. And then
Whoa. What's 2d8?
I get 2d8 on my extra attack if I hit
Do you guys see
On
it
my
when I
first-
move this dice around?
on my
I don't think
first
so.
round.
See your mouse dot.
You can right
On my
click
first
the
round.
dice on your screen and sling it around, and it rolls it.
I think it just does it for each person.
Okay, and so that's the damage, and then that's my turn. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
So...
Very brave of you to just stand there in the open like there's just going to be 2 people in this entire combat.
Well, I'm not in the open. I'm surrounded by everybody else.
I'm
You're-
leaving the.
you're guarding her.
I'm moving the F out of this square. That's.
Alright. You're done.
I'm done.
It was not an ambush, it was about surprise.
Yeah, rather than just attack us and try to take the crown, they're like, "We're gonna take the crown," and then whiff.
I saw them. He
Oh,
had
yeah.
me do a perception roll, and I saw them.
Also, I can't be surprised. Okay, anybody around me?
So, up from behind some of the crates, another of the crewmates bursts out. And he's just going to straight attack. How come my attacks work? That does not hit. And simultaneously, from behind this wall here, another one with a very large crossbow steps out.
Is that a euphemism?
Eh. And levels on Leo. sucking on rolls tonight.
I dodge.
And then he disappears behind the wall. You can hear him reloading back there
Which direction was this coming from?
from the west.
Okay.
Jacobus. All you.
This is some pleasant combat music, by the way.
Right? This is not the what I expected from.
I have an add-on complaint later.
Which one?
My portable hold no longer shows my contents.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, shots
That's
fired.
not good.
That's
not
bad.
good.
Boots, hats,
Hats, 200 books was I think was in there.
some gold. I'll give you whatever gold you want.
Much
You collect at a
gold.
time.
Okay. All right. We'll talk later.
All the gold.
Was it supposed to have stuff like if I have the bag of holding, is it supposed to have a list of what was in it underneath it, or?
I think we
I'm assuming
outsourced your bag of holding.
you're attacking the guy in front of you.
Yeah.
That is a miss.
Figured.
I will say I don't see party loot on the list anymore either, so
Uh-oh.
was it just hidden?
Mm. How about now?
Yes. There's nothing in it though, but
What else, Jacobus?
Done.
Wait, you didn't do a second attack?
Don't have a second attack. I
Davi.
mean, I offhand, but
Alrighty.
He's got a
Well-
shield.
So it's my turn.
yes.
It's the turn order is off by one.
Oh, okay. I was like, man, I got to think of something.
Alrighty.
Let's see. Eldritch Blast.
I thought about doing a command, but now there's so many of them that I don't think that's going to be very effective. So I will do Spirit Guardians.
So range on that, 15.
Oh God! Don't pull up 15
Yeah.
things.
15.
Yeah. I placed a template.
Okay. Gorgeous.
And I will make sure all of my friends, including Rafferty, can safely.
I like how she has to
Nobody else.
specify Rafferty in addition to her friends.
Debbie and I have a mutual understanding. That is, I'm not her friend. I'm driving the
see.
character growth. I'm gonna make your characters grow.
Alright, so I think that's the only thing I can do then as a bonus action, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think there's anything I can do for that, so I guess I'm done.
Okay. Rafferty.
I have no bonus action stuff.
All right, the one that's actually hurt, so that we don't actually like waste. Does this thing roll for me anymore? Okay, it does.
Yeah, it is. So it seems to work for spells. That hits.
22 to hit.
Yep.
How's a 6 treat him?
6 does damage.
How much?
6.
Okay.
All right, we got one more where that came from. How's a 17?
Does not hit.
Well, I am going to move down here where I am presumably nice and safe from arrows. Let's see. Can you ping the map where the guy was shooting from?
think it was over here.
Yeah, it was over there.
So we need to. Yeah, no.
Arguably, you're still in a direct line of sight for the arrow guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm. That's what we're. That's why we're modifying this. Man, I hate the controls for this sometimes because it's been a while.
If you hold down
You
the
know what?
control button,
I'm
you
gonna
can
say I
measure.
went this way. Whoop.
Okay.
And I kind of like squatting behind the barrel.
Sounds good. Anything else?
Tell me it's
Sure.
a barrel full of stinky fish.
Yeah, I'm right next to my goal. The apples are right there. Consider this combat defeated. Turn over.
All right. So this guy's gonna roll up.
We put him. Oh, does he take damage for running into the shit zone the first time?
He does.
Yep.
Dude,
He might just drop dead.
He rolls a what kind of saving throw?
it's also difficult terrain.
Did it have it in the thing here?
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he just ran into Spirit Guardian, so I'm thinking his wisdom score is low.
So
He needs a 16. He fails.
he takes 3d8
You
Right.
did.
radiant damage.
Jeez.
And he immediately dies upon it.
Something tells me these guys are like maniacal zealots that will go towards Felix no matter what. Did I get a read on that, Kag?
I have said nothing.
They worship Felix's crown. First time they saw it.
Avi will just look at the other one in front of her and go, "You're next." If you don't
Oh
fucking
shit!
stop.
She's taunting. It's evil, Davi.
She's had her fill of this place.
Why is it automatically rolling? That should not be doing that. Wow. I rolled a 1 and a 2 with advantage.
Sweet.
Glorious. So that happened. Around again to the top of the round. The fastest of the group, which was not the one that was speaking, by the way. The guy that you all know and love is the one that dropped dead at the end of Davi's.
That's a shame. We didn't know and love him.
This one makes another swipe at Jacobus with his mace. 22. I'm assuming hits. Uh, 13 bludgeoning damage.
Or who?
Jacobus.
Oh, Jackie. Okay.
How much was it, sorry?
13.
Uncanny dodge.
Sure. So you take 6. Alright, Leo, it's your turn.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what can I hear? Not a big fan of being here. I'm gonna go and pat Jacobus on the shoulder while he's standing there, being a good tank, and cast haste on him. If I can actually cast haste when targeted, did that actually happen? No, but something happened.
Are you putting haste on Leah?
No, Jacobus.
Jackie.
And I'd love to do anything else, but I don't think I can. So we're just gonna like
I need to download more icons.
We need some more concentration icons. If you can find like 3 or 4 more of those,
Yeah,
I can
right.
stack them. I should probably go somewhere. But I don't know.
If you come up here, I'll
Down
give you
here.
improved invisibility.
Is that hiding behind the apple crate?
Yeah, but you'll have improved invisibility. Because my idea of an entertaining combat is CAG desperately wanting to break your concentration, but you being improved invisibility.
I just gotta go there, I guess. Just hang out a little. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Airlift.
You're
You're
muted.
muted. You're like strong
Still
muted.
muted.
Sorry. Wasn't there somebody shooting at us?
Yeah, he's up to the left there somewhere.
He stepped back behind the corner, so you can't see him.
He's one of the few goonbots in this combat with any sort of intelligence.
I'm not sure when you say left, you mean
If you look at your screen, one side is right, the other's left.
Step behind this corner right here, Leah.
Tab. The left-right
Okay,
knowledge
got it.
ship sailed many decades ago with
Alright.
Leah.
Okay.
No, I do actually struggle with right and left things.
That's exactly
so
what I was
It's
saying.
just
Problem.
Yeah,
looking.
that's exactly what I was saying.
Right is the one to say hello with.
I'm so close, so I wanna.
This is the first one. This one is.
I'm gonna kind of
actually
go back
the fourth.
here,
But if you're enjoying it, I say you keep
and
going.
then I'm gonna.
And hold on.
I am gonna
What's the?
shoot one of
You're
the
taking
dudes
that
in
path
front
to
of
do
me.
that?
Now, I thought it was because it says.
Yeah, you would
What?
walk right by.
So it sounds kind of like it is.
What?
And
No,
then
wait.
we'll
Maybe
make
not.
sure that we get the
Would I
first
walk
one where you
by
want.
something?
Yep.
If you
I
went
was-
directly, you would.
Hey, you like
But
it?
if you come
Oh.
down and over, you wouldn't. So you need to make sure you have the
Alright.
movement to come down and over.
Yeah, I have plenty of movement, so I can do that. All right. And then I just kind of want to shoot that guy in front of Jackie. So first I'm gonna use my bonus action to move Hunter's
Which-
Mark to him.
Which guy?
The one I have targeted.
Like,
The one I have targeted directly in front of Jackie.
The top one.
it shows up as a little dot on my screen, and if I don't know your color off the top of my head, I don't know which one that is. But
Oh, I
I'm
don't
caught
know.
up. I'm
Yeah.
caught up.
All right. And then I'm gonna. Oh, I can't shoot with the bow. All right.
1d20 plus like 500 or
roll
whatever
the
your thing is.
20 plus 9.
Just assume you hit.
No, I don't always hit. 27 to hit.
You hit.
All right, and then slash roll d8 plus 4 slash roll. I should just do the d6 with it. All right, and then I am going to go again. 17.
Does not hit.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay. This guy needs to make a saving throw against. Should probably remember, but I don't anymore.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Yeah.
She can't just recast it every time.
No, that's okay.
Because then it gets the damage thing up to.
17, so half damage.
Yeah. It does what, 3d8?
Yes.
So 7. Okay. So he is going to disengage. Move here. And then he is going to shove Earless. I'm going to need a strength saving throw.
He said half speed in the whatever
Wow.
things too. So I don't know what's gonna be this, but
The strength saving throw?
Yep.
Oh,
nailed
5?
it.
So you are shoved 10 feet in this direction.
Okay.
So he rolls up behind you, Earlith, and gives you a strong kick in the backside. You stumble forward. You manage to keep your feet, but you're a little disoriented now. With that,
So she's got some type of debuff.
no, nothing like that.
Oh,
No, he's just trying to put her where he can see her to shoot with that archer.
So Heavy Crossbow then steps out again
Rude.
and levels at Earlith.
Great.
And
Oh, but now I can see his
crits.
ass. Are you kidding me?
For 36 piercing damage. You lock eyes with this crossbowman, and you
I think Earlith might get KO, guys.
Wow.
You, off balance and unprepared, can't do anything as you watch this bolt sail through and hit you just to the left of the heart in your chest.
Oh, God.
36 piercing damage.
Oh!
You didn't need those.
36?
36.
That's a 3 and a 6. And for the record, he shot you from the left.
You're
The west. The west. Same direction on your screen as I'm pointing right now.
Davi, you watch as Erilith is almost knocked off her feet.
Concentration check.
So you fail your concentration check.
So Hunter's Mark is gone.
Hunter's Mark is down. Erilith, you watch as your friend, you can see the bolt sticking out her backside.
Full pierce! Ooh!
Earlith does scream a little bit like a girl.
And
In that respect, if you can actually, move your diaphragm with an arrow, yeah, that's...
In my chest?
Yeah.
so you watch as Erilith, you can barely see him through the pain, but you watch as the crossbowman disappears behind the corner, and you can hear the mechanical cranking of the weapon. Jacobus, you hear the solid thump of a crossbow bolt hitting something and a scream up behind you. You know the voice very well.
Why is it turn order being weird?
I don't know.
Everything is broken.
You know what's broken? Several of Eurless ribs. Truth.
To be fair, we don't know that Dragonborn has them. It's not jelly.
No. Dragonborn have bones and ribs and all that.
No,
Who are you attacking?
it's a soft skeleton.
You muted, so I don't know who you're attacking.
The guy right in front of me here.
Object.
All right. 22 hits.
You remind me what my damage is? Is it 1d4 plus 5?
If it's a
It's
dagger.
Dagger.
Yeah, dagger's a D4.
D4 plus 5, yes.
Oh, I don't even have sneak attack on that.
Nope.
Alright, well, I'm going to attack him again.
$25 hits. If it's with your offhand, you don't get your dex damage.
It's my second attack from haste.
Ah, okay. So 9 damage.
And with my bonus action, I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
No, stay there. No, no,
What?
no, it's fine. Get the hell out of there so that he can get fireballed.
I mean, I want them to have to fight in the Spirit Guardians more than anything.
Yeah, more likely they're gonna fight by the apple barrel.
That's okay.
Well, I mean,
West of me.
I'm okay with that. And I'm going to use my bolts from the grave, which I don't know if it'll work or not.
I mean, probably not.
I mean, it's a
Just
spell.
need to find it.
Might.
I just need to find it. There it is. No, it doesn't work.
Alright, I have to work on that.
One
Just,
second.
it's just 3d6. Is there a save on that?
It's just your. It's a weapon attack.
Oh, it's still an attack, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it is the same as my. Just wasn't sure if it had proficiency or what.
Evan
Come
does not hit.
on. Alright, that's it for me.
So you slash at him twice, and as you dart away, your bolts fly off into the air. You're focusing more on getting away than actually hitting him. Davi, you're up.
Okay, so guiding bolt, I don't have to see them. It just says toward a creature of your choice within range. So I think I'm just knowing that he's there. It says a flash of light streaks towards a creature of your choice within range.
It's a ranged spell attack.
It does not say that I
He's
have
behind
to see
complete
him.
cover, and cover rules state that you cannot directly attack them with an attack or a spell if they're behind complete cover.
If the ranged spell attacks, it still has to do all the spell attack nonsense.
Okay.
It's not like a saving throw.
Ironically, fog cloud would be pretty key right here.
Well, that messes me up. Because that's what I was gonna do. And I absolutely can't see him now, so. Earlith will get an attack before that other guy gets an attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Or we'll get to move. She needs to... Okay. And that asshole disengaged.
I can assure you, I will be moving.
Yeah, I figured.
Towards him.
Okay, I'm just gonna step down. I don't want to step down and mess Jackie up. But I can't do anything if I don't. I can get those both in it. But I don't want to. I just really want to interpose so that this guy is not. So I'm going to attack him. Now, the question is, will my axe actually work?
Probably not. But you should be D20 plus 5.
It didn't do anything when I click on it.
Actually, it's a
broken.
magic battle axe, so it's D20 plus 6.
So if I do it off my character sheet, does it work?
No,
Maybe.
I tried it.
You tried it off of there.
Yeah, I'm not sure why weapons don't work there. I don't know if it's the sheet itself that we're using.
Oh god. That makes me not want to attack Kega. I don't like having to roll all this manually.
I did a
Wait.
macro. I made a macro for it.
Do you want me to type it in for you?
It's 1d20 plus what to hit?
6. This is a reminder of why we don't roll real dice. 15 does hit.
Okay. And now what's the damage?
It should be
It would actually be easier to roll
1d10 plus.
real dice.
I don't. You still have to do the math. And you can literally.
That's not the problem. It's the having to type /R.
You don't see the tray at the bottom where you can just click on the dice you want to roll?
1d8.
It doesn't really work, and
What are you
So
talking
what's
about?
my
For me.
plus for the damage?
it just doesn't work for me.
It literally does work though.
You just click.
Just did it.
You click on it.
But what's the damage? It's 1d8 plus
it's
what?
1d10 plus your strength plus.
No, it's 1d8 because I've used a shield.
Okay, so.
That's why I have 20 AC.
So 1d8 plus 2 plus 1, so 1d8 plus 3.
Plus 1d8.
What?
So
that's right. She has a.
2d8
Yes.
plus 3. And then because I did that, I can use War Priest and I can attack again immediately.
Yes.
So I do this all over again. And I already forgot the pluses because, guys, my
Plus
memory
6.
sucks.
That hits.
Okay.
And also do the pluses manually afterwards.
Do you
gotta
get the
actually type
plus?
them
Do I get the second D8 on the second attack too?
in. I think it's once of each of your turns.
Yep.
Okay, so it's just 1d8
Yes.
plus 3. Okay,
Okay.
I think that's all I can do.
Rafferty.
You're muted.
Yep, I was in the Leo Lancer. Yeah, I'm a man of my word. Greater invisibility on Leo. So I'm gonna use my movement to like cinch over to Leo, tap him. He's greaterly invisibled, then go right back down and crouch. Done.
What's your movement?
I do this, whoop, and then I do this.
Oh, your greater invisibility in Leo?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Good luck breaking the haste now.
I think it used to leave me.
Can you not see
Yeah.
yourself?
There's
No,
no
I cannot
Leo
see myself.
anymore.
Greater invisibility, banish, same difference.
All right.
I'm so invisible.
All done?
Yeah. Definitely I tell Leo, they can't see you. Go get them.
Just turn into a giant ape.
I mean, giant ape with advantage on every attack would be kind of funny.
That would be.
Get the son of a gun with the
Jacobus would lose a turn.
crossbow.
So,
Nah, no.
this guy
Go forth and destroy everything with magic.
starts up here.
I
Did he
watch
have- did he have
silently.
the dash to do that?
Nope.
Son of a bitch. I told you, Jacobus!
Since he only has one target. 15 hits.
I cast shield.
Okay. What's your AC now?
Greater than 15. Making me open my damn character sheet. It's 18.
Okay. Then as he moves to stab a dagger between your ribs, at the very last moment you bring up a shield and his dagger bounces harmlessly off of you. He then disengages and moves slightly away here.
Oh, sweet! He gave me a space to move so that I can go dive into the Spirit Guardian.
And then at the top of the round, this one jumps in with the mace. And
Oh
your
my
shield
God.
your shield still applies, yes?
Yep. All the way through till my next turn.
Okay, you said it was 18?
Yep.
Alright. So his mace bounces harmlessly off of your shield. Leo, you can't see yourself. You are quite invisible.
I've had nightmares like this.
Leo, fireball the fuck out of those two, please.
Yes, you should absolutely fireball those two.
Alright.
Point blank fireballs.
Jacobus has both resistance to fire and advantage on dex saves due to haste. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're right there by you.
Yeah,
You
but he
don't
can
wanna
target.
Miss him.
He could target it.
Let's see. Start out with.
You should put it right there.
No, do not.
I'm willing to take the gamble.
I'm going to sneak down towards. What was that? 30 feet earlier. What?
Was it only 15? Whatever.
Oh, that was. Okay, never mind. I was counting wrong. Alright, I'm gonna run down there. Not that path, but you know.
He's gonna run around those dudes.
This path?
Yeah, it's kind of gonna like skirt along invisibly.
Okay.
Wish I had better attack spells.
I mean, fireball would work. I'm just saying.
I have to drop in like this corner over here. I mean, yeah, sure. Why not? Let's fireball. Third level.
Third level?
Yeah, it's a third level spell, so.
Oh, I thought you were upcasting.
Like, right there.
Yeah.
Roll the saving throws first, because otherwise it messes up the damage I think you used to.
Okay. I wonder if this is actually going to use the right things.
I don't know. Find out.
I love that the
not.
roll's hidden, but the dice isn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not using the right thing, so we can't use that.
But you roll a 3, so let's just remember that.
Yep. Don't worry, I rolled the 3 again.
On both of them then, okay? So, alright.
Well, hold on. There you go. There's my roll. Okay.
Roll damage.
So
That's why not.
one of them
Okay.
saves, the other does not.
Okay. So, I shoot a fireball into the corner of the hallway, because fireball placements.
So you, knowing your spells very well, as you do intuitively,
I do.
You unleash a fireball just at the edge of where you know it won't hit you, and it bursts. One of the crewmates manages to shield himself from the fire some, but the other does not. But it also has seemed that you've caught the roof of the alleys here on fire.
Oh, it's a roofed alley.
And the crates.
Okay.
So they're
Apples are safe.
They're beginning to burn quite nicely.
That's fine. I didn't care about it.
Anything else?
How tall is this barrel that I'm hiding behind, by the way?
I'd say it's a solid 3.5, almost 4 feet.
So it should
Like a
be
normal
easily.
barrel?
It should be easy for me to vault over it.
It would cost you 5 feet of movement to vault over it, unless you want to roll an acrobatics.
I mean, it's 1 square, so sure, it should definitely cost me 5 feet of movement to vault over it.
Sure.
I don't think I don't have any good bonus actions. Or bonus actions, like, period. Yeah. That's my turn.
That's your turn. Irlith. You
Okay.
finally managed to suck in a breath after the bolt hitting you solidly in the chest.
Yep, I am going to move.
Yep, and then shoot the one that is to your northeast next to me.
I am going to move. If I move, how do I target something to show you where I'm thinking of going?
You hold down,
Just hold
left
down.
click.
Or you can use the ruler. Like so.
I go here. Would I be in full cover?
Depends on who we're talking about being full cover from. You would not be in full cover from Dobby.
From the guy with the crossbow.
You hope so.
I think that depends on where he stands when he shoots you.
Well, I mean, there's some crates here and stuff that I'm kind of hoping.
We can burn those down too.
Alright, I'm gonna move as... Oh, I can't do that. Hold on. I'm gonna move as far back here as I can. Am I wouldn't be within range of that guy, would I? I think I have to... and then...
Unless he moves slightly.
Yeah. And then I'm going to... Do I cast Cure Wounds, or do I shoot somebody? You know what? I'm probably stupid. Okay. I'm gonna shoot the one, that one directly next to Rafferty.
Okay.
Alternatively, you could hold your action to shoot that crossbow guy as soon as he steps out.
You wouldn't be able
Except
to see
I
him.
can't see him from here now because I've gone into cover
No,
as well.
I'm saying that if you stood right here at the corner.
Me
Then-
surviving would be very nice, and I'm pretty sure these guys can 1 or 2 shot me.
Yeah, I don't want to be anywhere where that crossbow guy can hit me is my problem. So I
Right.
can't, because I'm too hurt. I'm
That's
down to
great for you.
18 points. So I'm going to shoot that guy.
Tag, you left something back over there. Go look at it again.
You just want to see my butt. Not that kind of streamer.
Does 18 hit?
Who?
The
guy on
guy
Rafferty.
directly next to Rafferty.
18 does hit, yes.
Yeah!
Okay.
Kill that fucker.
And then, oh, I need to make a...
Tag, I'll have you know, this is only the 2nd time in the campaign I've had to use shield.
Hopefully it become more prevalent.
No, that was well done. I did not expect Felix to back away. that may have...
And then I am going to shoot him again.
Hold on.
Defensive spells are overrated.
Oh, wait, maybe 11 damage. Is he still up?
Yep.
I'm going to shoot him again. 15?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Then I don't shoot him again. And I'm just going to kind of duck as much as I can to get whatever cover I can.
Alright. Are you crouching? Laying
Yeah,
prone?
that's fine. No, not prone, just crouching, you know.
Okay.
Duck down behind this barrel or whatever. Trying to... Which is not easy, since I'm, like, what, almost 7 feet tall, but just trying to lower myself as much as possible.
Yeah, a tactical stance, if you will. That all you got?
Yep.
Alright. This guy needs to roll a wisdom saving throw because of that terribly overpowered spell.
Whoa, what is that?
He rolled a 13, so he takes full damage for your 3d8 spell that does ridiculous amounts of damage per turn for 0 effort.
Alright.
that's
Let's see, I
conditions.
can do
You should just break your concentration.
She also has like 20 AC.
this.
Davy, what are you doing?
Why did it do that?
It's because it casts that you're casting on Spirit Gardens again.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's right.
yeah, but that's everyone else, so then I can do that.
And with that, this one goes down.
Damn
Good.
straight he does.
All on day's work. Let's pack it up and go.
We still got to kill the 2 that are threatening me.
Yeah.
And crossbow, asshole.
Yeah, the crossbow bolt. I'm more worried about Jackie.
Jackie has haste. He's really hard to hit.
Just keep up
Fires
with the ground.
at Jackie and misses. And disappears behind the wall again.
Go get him, Leo.
Jacobus, your turn.
Look, you sneak attack.
Uh, 19 hits.
Worst sneak attack damage ever.
Alright, he is hanging on for dear life now. He can barely keep his feet.
Good.
Oh man, Dobby is how far away?
30.
She only has 25 feet of movement though, too, doesn't she?
Yep.
Yeah, I won't get to those. I have a plan up my sleeve.
Is it resurrecting Rafferty?
All right, I'm going to use my second attack on that guy, I guess.
Okay. Drum roll. 18 just hits. And he goes down.
I used 15 feet.
Yes. 45.
Actually,
Still, you can still dash too with a bonus action. If you really want to.
yeah, I'm actually going to do that. Yell boo and end my turn.
It's like 6 guys standing on the corner there.
Haha!
We were waiting for you.
Davi?
Well, Jackie messed me up completely now. Gonna move as far as I can, which is the full way. How do I actually move my token?
You got the wrong thing selected. You
You
need
Oh,
gotta
I have
get
the
off
wrong
the-
thing
your
selected,
token.
I see.
selector.
So, just to get that idiot within range of the spirit guardians, and from there, has that guy been hit at all?
Yep.
Yes, he
He's
has.
barely injured. Okay, good. I will do Toll the Dead on him.
Okay.
Let me select him.
If you're talking, says you can't hear you.
So he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fails.
Okay, so then,
It's 2d12.
I was supposed to say, what is it? So it's 2d12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Plus, I actually get my D8 on that.
You do.
Because it says it also applies to cantrips.
Huh.
Which I did not know.
Well, yeah.
Wait.
It
Where?
depends on which one you got. Because they added it was like an option, whatever replacement.
I
of
don't know.
the-
It's on my list on the feature for the thing when I read it.
For Divine Strike, I'm only reading the one that's here with a weapon attack.
Once on each of a turn when you hit with a weapon attack, but there was another. Where was it? I read it and it said on the cantrips too. It was right here on my sheet.
Yeah.
I know I saw it because I was reading through all of them. Blessed Strikes.
That's the
When you creature
Tasha's
takes
cauldron
damage
thing.
from one of your cantrips or weapon attacks, you can also deal 1d8 radiant damage to that creature. It's a War Priest ability.
Yeah, I'm seeing it
It's-
as the optional feature from.
yeah. You need to delete one of those.
Well, I mean, I don't see any reason to use that over Divine Strike because...
Is the
Well,
Divine
it's
Strike just
an
scales up later.
alternative, Yeah.
oh, Divine Strike scales, but Blessed Strikes doesn't?
Yes.
Oh, well, crap.
So
Then
in
I
terms of
probably-
like
If
how
you
we're
hit level
doing it,
14.
I don't care which one we do. But yeah,
Well, I mean, just don't put the extra 2 points on it. I'll just keep the one that scales, I guess.
okay.
I mean, it's got a level 14.
Should be there before you
I
know
have-
it.
Make it
Yeah.
5 years.
I have absolutely no idea which one I want to use, but for right now, we'll just use the one.
Yeah,
that
we can talk
goes
about
on.
it after. Is that your turn?
Mhm.
Rafferty. And you obliterate him with the first bolt of Eldritch Blast. There's no one else that you can see. And if you're talking, I still can't hear you.
Yeah, he's muted.
Super muted.
All the mute. Or he's too good to talk to you.
I guess so. Can he not hear us either? Does he just mute us and just talk?
He's definitely still muted.
What?
What is happening?
What's going on?
Sesneg, stop being dumb.
You're muted.
Maybe his mic broke.
I don't know if he's talking to us or maybe he's on a phone call or something.
Oh Lord.
But he said he's done. He typed
Okay.
it.
All right.
Alright. That dude's super
My
dead.
turn.
That dude's super dead. Leo, you're invisible and alone.
Oh, finally.
And suddenly naked for some reason.
I mean, that was the first. That was the first action after I.
Uh-oh, we
We
lost Felix. We
Felix came
gained
back.
Felix.
It's because he got shot in the face with a crossbow bolt.
I still love those little drawings that you did, Caston. Every time I see it, it just makes me smile.
She's never gonna post another one. You guys ruined it.
I know, but I still want her to know I loved it. It makes me happy.
You can fireball
I
around the
don't
corner.
know. Yeah, I mean he's fire resistant. I don't know. I could start putting out the fire, I guess, but I have nothing good to do that with. So let's say it's burn. I don't care. It's Feywild. I guess I will dash over here.
That takes your action.
Yeah. And I could use like a healing word as a bonus action, I guess, but Jake wasn't gotten hit. I don't know. I just stand here, I guess.
I mean, the Earlith is bleeding out, but
Yeah, who cares? Well then.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah.
Fearless, it is your turn.
Alright, all I see is dead bodies. I know that crossbow guy is over there, but I don't want to get anywhere near him or anything. So, I am going to cast Cure Wounds 2nd level on myself.
She doesn't need no man healing her.
So you
And I get
yourself a
13
13.
points. Yep, and I'm gonna stay right where I'm at for now.
Alright. That dude's super dead. Leo,
Feels slightly
you
better.
whip around the corner and this guy looks up and whips his crossbow right up at your chest and fires at you point blank.
Wait, what?
Not
Who?
Leo. Jacobus. Jacobus.
I was gonna say.
Jacobus.
like,
Sorry.
how is
Leo's
he gonna?
invisible.
How
I'm like,
Jacobus.
whoa.
Point blank got a whole new definition.
22.
Even at disadvantage, you got 22?
That's not disadvantage.
A cast shield.
Okay.
There isn't a range. There isn't a disadvantage for making a ranged weapon attack, and
There, not if he's a crossbow expert.
You cast shield,
Yep.
and that puts your armor class at what?
Don't forget the
It puts it at
base.
26.
26. I need to make you guys call shield before I tell you what the hit is.
Well, yeah, but that's your fault for not following the traditional order of asking.
I'm not going to ask you if you cast shield.
No, you're gonna ask us if a certain number of dice hits.
Can
No.
you get some sleep, okay?
Oh, there's no rule here that says you have to call it before, so that's fine. Alright. So the bolt clatters harmlessly off and into the air. And the thug takes off running.
Oh, none of this shit.
Hey guys.
He's not gonna outrun a hasted Felix.
Say, but does Felix get a
He does.
attack of opportunity?
What?
Shield specifically says a reaction you take when hit by an attack.
What did you say, Cat?
Oh, actually, yep. Jacobus does not have a reaction.
That's true, Kevin.
Sorry.
Your brain, what?
What?
Oh,
You do
okay.
not have a
yeah,
reaction.
Yeah.
Okay, we will talk about this tomorrow. Okay, right now I need you to rest. Oh, it's wet? Why is it wet?
I don't know.
Did you spill water on it?
I don't know.
Okay, is it your black blanket or your one that looks like a simple iron?
It's a heavy one.
The one with the animals on it?
Yeah.
Use your black one for now and I'll try to find you a different weighted blanket, okay? Use your black one. Go lay down, please.
I don't
Okay.
know. Great.
Oh, we'll see.
I don't know how it happened.
Just happened.
It just happened.
It was like that when I found it.
It was raining outside, and then suddenly.
Go on.
Okay. So that's his turn. Jacobus, it happens to be your turn. So,
Fuck him up.
This thug almost gets you,
Gets you.
but your reflexes are too quick. You don't let anything fly over your head. So it's an easy yog to catch up to him in your hasted form.
What do I want to do with them is the question. Is a grapple? It's strength, isn't it?
So athletics, contested athletics, yes.
You know what? Let's do it. I'm tackling this guy.
You're all ready? Let me see an athletics check.
Buddy, I'm getting this.
You were actually doing little things that made me couldn't sleep.
Okay, let me come talk to you.
So he fails. He is now grappled.
Gonna
So you got him. That is your action.
so
You got a hold of him.
Alright, I'm just gonna put my dagger to his throat. None of these guys are actually the guy.
No,
That-
we killed him.
He
Oh,
did.
He's
fuck,
dead.
He's already dead.
Yep.
You're gonna put the dagger to his throat and ask him why they want the crown so bad.
So he drops his crossbow and he struggles with you for a while, but realizes that it's futile. So it's around here. He kind of grunts and spits at the ground, kind of in frustration, we'll say. Whatever you can collect increases your standing. And that crown of yours looks like it could have done us a good bit in terms of ranking. So, with him being grappled and not fighting anymore, you are all officially out of combat. If you would like to be.
Alright.
I'm gonna maintain the improved invisibility for as long as the spell lets me.
It's like an hour, isn't it?
Davi
No,
will walk
no.
over. so
No, it's
she
like a
can-
minute. It's improved
Okay.
invisibility.
Oh. Before we do anything else, we have a quick decision to make. We run away from the fire, or we blame him for the fire.
So,
Well, I'm definitely getting the fuck out of the burn zone.
while this has been going on, there are traces of fire that are moving along the rooftops. It's quietly, happily just burning away.
Crackling like a little fireplace.
I can't believe he started these fires.
Yeah. Leo just starts yelling fire at the top of his lungs.
A disembodied voice warns the town of fires. Can we take a break so I can feed some cats?
Yes, let's take a break.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go to my in-laws' house and feed their cats. It's gonna be about 15 minutes once I leave for that, and I have to feed my cats first, so
That's
like
fine.
at least a 20-minute break.
I'm gonna get cereal.
Break. Good combat. Good times. You almost made me bleed my own blood.
Next time.
I need a short rest, guys. I'm out of spells.
Should have more than 2.
Do you have any
I'm a
water
warlock.
spells to
I
put
get
the
2.
fire out?
I can firebolt it.
Nobody has any water spells to
I
try to
have
put the
shape
fire out.
water, but I doubt it's gonna do a lot for the amount of fire that caused.
A mage hand is kind of like wave at it a little.
Yeah. Okay. Break.
We there yet?
18 more minutes.
We set a timer. Good, good. Is this still combat music? Because that seems like a funeral dirge.
For the bad guys.
Yeah. When did we level up last? It wasn't that long ago as far as playtime goes, right?
I think it's been a bit.
It's so long between sessions every now and then, so I
Well,
think it just
yeah.
kind of seems long. I don't know if it's actual, like... You're still muted.
In terms of game sessions, I think you leveled up back after the Sprite Queen.
It was in the cave, wasn't it? Did we not level after the cave?
I
Yeah.
don't remember. To be honest.
What? I don't remember.
Do you remember when they left or when they leveled? Was it in the cave or was
They
it?
leveled after they defeated the portal.
We defeated a portal.
Yes. At the Fresh Sprite Court.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. So we didn't level at the cave. We'll obviously do levels then.
Just depends on where you are in the story.
So, Felix said on Christmas Day that BS level to 8 in Feywild, so it was in December 2020. Real time.
Wow. Was it really that long ago?
Apparently.
So what was that? 3 sessions ago?
Something like that.
There's also the question of, did you actually level then? Or was Felix like, oh yeah, we totally leveled?
That's an entirely possible scenario as well.
Yeah, November 30th, I said I raised Charisma as my level up. So, yeah, November.
It's longer than I thought.
So at this rate, you'll be 20 and 2030.
Yeah. Need to figure out what I had in my fanny pack in my hole. I think the only thing of value I had in any of those were like, I think I had Scroll of Polymorph in one of them.
Yeah, I can't find the item container add-on in my list here. I may need to reinstall it.
It'd be nice if somebody made an add-on that maintained for more than 3 months.
Yeah.
See, I told Tab, I said that
Yeah.
rolling dice does not compare to having to type this and think of my what additions, because A, rolling the dice is fun, So there's, the pleasure of that makes it worth the math after. And B, I had a character sheet sitting in front of me where I had carefully written all of the commonly used things to add on, so that it made it easy.
That's
So-
fair.
Here, I don't know where crap is on my character sheet, so I'm always searching and hunting and trying to find it. And then apparently I read the wrong thing and have 2 different descriptions for the same ability.
Oh.
I mean,
So-
it's like,
One, I don't know why anyone is typing these. There are literal buttons that Tab yelled at me to include because I didn't have them before. So they're there.
Not only is there a button, if you press the little dice next to where it says public roll, there's a whole calculator.
So that's the thing.
But I do understand the being out of habit too, honey. Like having your notes and then not, It's a big shift
Yeah.
to do when you haven't anticipated it.
I wasn't expecting it, so.
Yeah, no, the not doing the math for you kind of sucks.
I would have no idea what to add to stuff or what to roll without automation.
Yeah. And I see the dice down there now, but I mean, it was right there, and I'm like, I don't have time to stop and learn a new thing right now. It's just
I
not
hear
when I'm
that.
under pressure. I can find it later, but not right then. And you have to kind of mouse over them to tell, because these little shapes, I'm sorry, are not as intuitive to me as they...
Click the dice where it says public roll. Click the little dice icon.
Yeah, I know, and I use this all the time when I have to roll things. I've used it before, but I don't...
The fact that you're complaining about typing it says to me that you're not using it all the time.
Whatever, Tab. You're still typing it. I mean, okay, great. I clicked the D6. It saves me 2 keystrokes. It didn't really help anything. That's not that big of a savings.
I mean, it was not a big issue to type it either, but that's apparently a big deal.
No, but if I have to sit and figure out the math of it, and figure what my pluses are and all that, then by God, I want to have the satisfaction of rolling dice.
I want the satisfaction of being on video the day that Honey decides to beat Tab. I'm just picturing her pulling off a slipper or something and going to town.
I'm just explaining how good it be. Good break. Don't hurt yourself trying to get.
Let's say, and I have very solid house.
There
shape
you go.
dice.
You've come prepared.
Because of my arthritis, I have to have the orthopedic ones, so they're solid. They would hurt.
She's saying, Tab, is she can end you.
I mean, I'll just slowly walk away.
True. I'd have to limp after him. Until I told Tiny and she'd come help me, and I have to say, I was cracking up when Tab made his comment. I mean, I was teasing Jude with the Hey Jude song just because, I was having fun with it. Then Tab started teasing him. And Elijah, I was rolling. I'm like, that is so awesome.
Elijah was hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was defending his brother.
I think he was legit mad too. It was funny.
I hope so.
It's one of those comforting moments where no matter how much they fight, they're gonna be there when push comes to shove.
Yeah. I was also surprised by it.
I told Tab, I said, Ban, you have just fallen off of your pedestal for that boy, though.
Yeah.
Because Elijah used to just love Tab and thought he was
Yeah.
so funny.
So the thing with Hey Jude is that it's pretty common
Yeah.
for me to say, get his attention. I'll be like, "Hey, Jude," and he'll say, "What?" And I'll say something like, "Don't make it bad," or sing a sad song, some line of the song. So Jude just hates the song, which is really quite sad. But
Not sad enough for you to stop, though.
no. I mean, I'm his parent. I have to have some rights here.
No. I just thought it was funny because I like that song. So when I hear it, when I'm talking to Jude and I realize it was Jude, I immediately hear that song in my head. But I can totally get it. It'd be like, man, okay, that joke stopped being funny a long time ago. But
I mean, Jude just kind of rolled his eyes. It was
yeah.
the Elijah that was burning with the righteous anger of defense. But
Yeah, that was so funny. I'm like, Tab, boy, you stepped in it.
I'm just really glad that we have 2 different chats for the
Yes.
family kids now.
All right, listen.
Yeah, I know.
I am so angry about that.
The best part is Tiny didn't join the second one.
I noticed that too,
I
actually.
don't blame her.
She eventually joined it.
No, Annika didn't.
I did.
Yeah, Annika didn't
finally,
join it.
but I did it more so Liam wouldn't feel bad.
I thought I saw her join it.
No, she did not.
She said she.
Yeah,
she
she
like,
joined it at
why?
one point. And then she wondered what he had, and I guess I left it.
So, Liam, one day,
Oh, yes, sir.
Bran had a friend over that Liam kind of bumps heads with. He's there's a complicated relationship there. Anyway, so we let Liam just like go into the office and kind of quarantine himself so he doesn't have to be around people. And that's when he made the chat. I think he was bored and like locked in the office. And the minute Kat got home, he was like, "This is ridiculous. We already have this chat. You should delete it." And I was like, okay, but he's 10 and he's learning and he's playing. It's not really hurting anyone. And every day since Kat's like, "So when are we gonna make him delete it?" And I'm like, listen.
I mean, if he's want to make channels and stuff, I can give it like moderating privilege.
I have no idea why he did it. I have no idea.
I just find it amusing that they talk in both.
Yeah,
It drives me insane.
especially last night, they were like talking in Liam's chat, and then they all joined voice chat in the other channel.
So angry.
You need to calm that anger, Keg.
No,
That's
it's
you
so
shouldn't be
useless.
angry. But he's 10, so
That's why he needs to learn now.
If that's the worst thing he ever does,
you count your blessings.
yeah.
We all know it won't be. So let's just stop it.
No, because he's your child. We all know.
Also, we signed up Annika for a WoW account earlier, because apparently free accounts cannot pet battle. And she goes like, "How much is that?" Like, "It's $15 a month." She goes immediately, "Wow, that's dumb." Like, yeah, probably is.
The age of free gaming.
She proceeded to prep battle for about an hour and then
Yeah.
she was done. And I'm like,
She was
really,
alright.
child?
That's kind of our thing with Liam. All he wants to do is play Minecraft. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
I think
Minecraft
I
is not
may-
that engaging. I don't.
Well, they hang out in She wants to hang out. And Minecraft is what they hang out in. Because she goes on multiplayer servers, whatever, with her friends. Like, she just wants to play multiplayer games. Like, you can play games for your own enjoyment without other people.
I really don't understand Minecraft at all.
Nope. Me either. And some of that's purposeful. I just don't want to. It's a defense mechanism.
I tried to play it on something at some point, and I'm like, this just doesn't make no sense, and I'm giving up.
Honey, can you try to cast a spell or something?
Let me go pull my
Or
character
weapon.
sheet went away. Use my weapon, you said?
Yeah.
Off the little buttons at the top or off my character sheet?
Try it off the button
Either.
on the top.
Okay. Oh, Kega, You're
Ah.
the best.
Hi, Peaksty.
I don't know what y'all have problems with. Not an issue.
I have my backup macros now, though, if need be. But I'm so excited.
Question: is it still a 1d20 object?
I'm gonna try to roll.
Oh, that looks right.
I think it works.
You're the best, Keika. Thank you.
I try. I don't think I can apply damage still, but that's okay.
Reapply.
You can work on that for next time.
Yep.
Yeah,
if
you
you
got a few
remember.
months. You got a couple of months.
Hey, listen, it's been the worst 3 weeks. Every weekend I'm like, oh,
It's Honey's fault.
so sad.
Look, I put up with you for 17 years. I wanted the
I know.
one day.
I don't
Good
know.
grief. You are a stronger woman than most.
Alright. I fixed the thing.
Hey, my divine strike works.
You fixed the thing.
Why is that 1d8d?
I don't know.
Indeed,
I
did.
want to
It's,
slash roll 1d8 divine strike.
it's past tense.
Yeah. 1d8'd. I don't know. I think it catches the first letter of the divine strike after it, but I don't know why. I don't know.
You missed tab.
I wonder if I put a space, does that...
Where were we? Exactly.
Nope, that doesn't work then.
We're still in the purple area.
So
Good
what
job.
is this critical role wrap up gonna be if they just did the 7-hour?
They're just gonna
It's
answer
just the
question and
cast
answer.
talking. Yeah.
Oh,
They're gonna explain everything that we didn't get to.
alright.
So
might
I
watch
did
that.
write down that purple is the Heathens district.
Oh, and answer questions like whatever that spider was, like the old spoilers that he couldn't answer at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Like the frozen one or whatever.
So, which alley are we in? None of these are covered, by the way. Kagam is saying.
We were like right in
No.
here somewhere, weren't
The alley
we?
itself is not covered, but there are rooftops in the alleys that you were in.
So,
Use your mind's
Of
eye.
the building. Of the buildings, the little rooftops of the buildings.
the fact that Kag has turned off drawing is the worst offense he's ever done.
You're not
This
allowed
was
to draw
the
penises on
this
my
was the
screen anymore.
tavern, I think, wasn't it?
It's probably this one here that says busted bottle on it.
Oh, yeah, there's one. Okay. Well, I thought we got jumped. We were coming like right in here or over here somewhere. Like right down in this area.
The
we
actual
hadn't gotten
geographic
too
location
far.
doesn't matter that much.
We
It
need
matters
to know.
to them.
Yeah.
Well, we were headed to the red roofed area, I think.
I feel
You're
this is
headed-
not a very useful road they have here either in the red area.
You were headed east. To Pies and Plunder.
Which I think was somewhere like up in here,
Which is definitely still east.
up in this area. Yeah. Oh no, that's that's west. So, Pies and Plunder's over here.
Are all the
Oh,
directions
okay.
east?
Yes, you just keep traveling.
Where were we
This is
going?
actually
I
a
don't even
small
remember.
globe.
Okay.
You walk off
okay.
this side and
I
you appear
see.
on this side.
It's the world's weirdest Mercator projection.
Yes.
These houses up north are really huge, actually.
That was good. It was subtle. It was good.
It's a big house. Did we know
I
that?
forget where we were headed. Where were we headed when we got jumped?
To
East.
to the shop, pies and plunder.
Why were we going to the shop?
because you guys wanted to gain like clout with the crew so that they would answer some of your questions, and they said, the guy you're talking to said, I owe a favor to this guy, so if you go take care of the favor for me, then maybe I can help you out a little bit more.
Different crew they murdered, right?
Yeah.
So
Well,
we're doing a
maybe.
Alright.
I mean, 100% it's gonna be murdering someone of the other color team, probably.
Why didn't we go here? This house is very big. That's
We
the
could've
biggest
taken
house,
it
it's the
over.
most important one.
That's
You guys can do whatever you want.
I want to go to that house.
Specifically that one?
Specifically that house.
Oh, okay.
Just because that's
I want to
Tad.
see if Cog has mind mapped every single house.
it's not.
I'm just gonna go
I
door
can
to door
assure
and
you.
look in the window and make Cog describe it.
Alright, deal.
Oh my god. You're awful.
You have made my planning much easier for the next 5 sessions.
The D&D is now Tab and Cog trolling each other from week to week.
God, isn't it already? I mean,
We'll start off every combat with a bandit ambush.
Yeah. Actually, I want to go to this house. Is this like a tree house?
It's Lidl.
it's a shed.
I
It
wanna
is
know what-
actually a shed.
why there's a black doorway there
Where?
where I clicked.
It used to be a red one.
I genuinely don't know what that is.
Somebody painted it.
It's probably just part of the map.
I think, yeah. That's
It's
a really
not.
good question, honey.
Somebody drew a black line on it.
Oh, did somebody just draw a black thing?
Who drew? I can't. I'm sad.
So do we think Seth's in-laws are actually 15 minutes away?
No,
I think
well-
Says has no sense of time, is what I think.
I think 50 minutes one way.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Jeff Goldblum is doing a Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
Yes.
Yes, it's the campaign is an evil campaign though. I think from what I read. But
Okay.
yes, I'm kind of excited. I don't know how to watch it though. That's the part I can't figure out.
I don't think you
Like
can
the
watch
theme or just
podcasts.
campaign
Listen to
itself?
it.
If it's a podcast, you don't
To do it or
watch
whatever.
Yeah,
it.
by definition, you don't watch podcasts.
Yes, I know. Some podcasts have video.
I think isn't that called like a stream?
I don't know, but I don't know how to watch it, and I want to, or listen to it, or whichever, because I love Jeff Goldblum.
You don't know how to download a podcast?
I don't know where to find it, or what
Just-
it's called, or
You have iOS. You have iOS. Just download like Apple Podcast.
Wait, you have Google. If you just search Jeff Goldblum podcast,
You know what? I'll do it for you.
it's going
Jeff
to tell you what to download.
Bloom D&D podcast.
Like, their business model wants to let you know how to do it.
It's called Dark Dice.
where can I get it?
You download Apple Podcast and then you search for Dark Dice.
So, this is really Leah's, like, long game. She just didn't want to Google it herself, so she outsourced to Tab.
It gets very annoyed at being outsourced to, and yet does it. It's beautiful.
It's because
You get
sarcasm is his love language.
Yes.
It kind of is.
It
Yeah,
100%
Leah, you
is.
posted that thing, and it's not true only because of the second part of it. Now I'm trying to remember what it was.
I don't think so. I don't think that's true because I remember people would always talk about how polite Tab was in the chat and stuff before, and I would always laugh at it. I'm like, really?
Never
Polite?
polite anymore. That was maybe in his younger days, because
That
now
was when he was trying to impress you.
Whoa, it's
Oh,
a size back! You made it back.
we're giving somebody shit, so of course Says shows up.
So-
It's like
Summoned
his
to
siren's
have been
call.
summoned. If I was a
100%.
legit real life warlock, that would be my purpose. Go talk shit about these people. I
So-
command you.
On the note, real quick, of D&D podcast, Leah, I have to tell you, there are a bunch of TikTokers who are on one that's called ADHD&D. I haven't
like it
listened to
already.
it. I don't know if it's any good, but It's probably really random.
I wanted to watch that or listen to that too. Wow, am I only gonna need one coat?
Do you guys remember Taliba from Sanctuary?
Yes.
No. And no, it wasn't Taliba that posted it. No, Melissa Smith. That was
Xana.
Xana.
Thank
Xana
you.
doll.
She posted this thing as spells, charms, and incantations, and it's like a clip from a book, and it says you may fascinate a woman by giving her a piece of cheese.
Piece of cheese, yeah. I saw that. It's not
Oh,
wrong.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah, I was gonna
okay.
say,
I mean-
but is it wrong?
Well, it's wrong in that you can fascinate me with a piece of cheese as well. So.
I mean,
Cheese is the best.
now if you have like a platter of cheese, and then if you put that platter of cheese on a wood block, you got it.
A trencher, if you might.
I don't understand these European words.
We had this conversation, and I was telling Tiny. We went to this restaurant several years ago, and with my boss and a lady I work with, and it was called Trenchers. And sure enough, they serve all of their sandwiches on trenchers. So at the end of it, Klaus is like, next time can we please just go to a place called Plates? Because it was kind of unwieldy and hard to do. Tiny was not amused by this story.
Are there trenches in trenchers?
No, a trencher is like, it's literally a wooden cutting board. It's a
You know
slab
how
of
the
wood
wooden
they serve a
cutting
sandwich
boards
on.
usually have like a little trench around the outside to catch the juices or whatever if you're cutting stuff? That's what they were like. But yeah, they were big, thick, heavy, and they were
Dumbest thing I ever
unwieldy.
saw.
Well, I mean, you had something to defend yourself with if something ever went.
He actually
poorly.
really wants to go there now, mostly because it annoys Tab. And
She said she's gonna go there for
I'm
her
like-
birthday.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
She is related to Tab.
Like,
I love that.
She doesn't even like sandwiches.
But you know what she does
Worth the
like?
troll.
Pissing you off.
Yeah. I was so proud of him.
Oh.
All right.
They are so much alike, those two.
All right, who
They
gets
are.
to interrogate this goon?
I mean, Jackie is
The one
sitting on
stabbing it.
top of him. I think that's
That's the best.
So now that we're all
Finders
back,
keepers.
I'm an invisible fire alarm.
Leo is screaming about a fire or something in near falsetto. And Jacobus, you have a hold of this pirate that
I
you
was
are
just gonna
holding a
check on
dagger to the
Gearless.
throat of as you can start to feel the heat of the flames.
Is he human?
He is human.
I mean, I don't know what we want to know from him beyond what he already said. They wanted the crown for status, nothing more, really.
what good did that do him?
You mean
Inside
I could have
check.
done that the whole time? Oh, did I say that?
Oh
out
wow,
loud?
he's insight checking.
Inside checking what?
If he's telling the truth about the crown,
Oh, sure, go for it.
we should probably stop you, silly inside check, huh?
It's the way of the.
Fantastic.
Can you mark on this map which buildings are on fire? By the way,
It's in your mind's eye. Stop asking me where you are.
well, I know we're near the busted bottle, also known as the campaign dead end.
We have established that everything is east. This is actually a globe. Projection.
Yeah,
No.
you're. Alright, I'll mark it for you.
Okay.
You're somewhere here.
Okay.
Guys, you realize that if the entire purple section of the town were to catch on fire, the balance of power would shift, and red and black would just like go and destroy them.
Sounds great. And then we do the same in the black area. And we'll band you up with the red. Who was red?
I don't think you know yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Red were the Ravagers.
Yeah, I like them. Good name.
Black are the Blades. I mean, I think we should let him go and send a message back and tell him, don't fuck with us.
I didn't realize there was.
We're here on a
alliteration.
mission, and we're gonna see it done. And if you mess with us, you'll end up like these guys.
That is the message we'll send him back to his friends with.
And maybe ask him if he's seen the chick we're looking for. I mean, couldn't hurt.
Yeah, if he has information, we might not take offense at the fact that they attacked us and tried to steal from us.
Leo takes his crossbow while they're targeting him.
Well, they can't see you. You're still invisible.
Yeah.
The
Crossbow disappears.
crossbow vanishes. Like, and the pirate's standing there. So, you gonna stroke the back of my neck all night, or you gonna let me go?
Does he know anything about the girl?
Wow.
What?
We're gonna.
Yeah, ask
They're
about the girl.
asking.
I don't remember shit about her, so
I mean, I
have someone
don't
who does.
either.
He has green skin and green, not purple hair. That was
Yes.
a debate.
Yes.
What was she called again?
Esther.
been a while.
Esther.
I'm gonna write
Her name
this
is
down.
Esther.
Yes.
I don't remember anymore, so
We
her name
forgot.
is Esther now.
Fey name.
We forgot, so we asked Honey in a private chat, thinking she would be the one that remembered, and nobody remembers.
I wrote down that she has green skin and green hair, but not her name.
So we're going with Esther because we didn't write it down either. I'm pretty sure that came up on the fly.
So, Jacob is asking
Classically
about
Fey
Esther.
name. Esther.
Well, I do remember she was named Esther because Hector named her after his late wife. So
Oh, okay.
I remember she had like a 1940s name, but now it's Esther.
Okay. That
Anyway.
makes a little
So
more
Eleanor is also possible.
Oh, or Ethel. I think it was an E. It's Esther now.
Esmeralda.
Anyway.
So Jacob
Like
is
Eleanor,
begins interrogating this fine pirate gentleman about a green-skinned woman named Esther.
To be determined.
No, Esther.
Uh,
We just cleared this up.
I'm gonna need you to roll an intimidation check, please.
You'll move over and
Advantage
stand
because
there
he's literally
withered axe.
grappled with a dagger at his throat.
I'll point the invisible crossbow at him to help.
All right.
Is that with advantage?
That
That
is
better
not
be
with
Bobby will
advantage.
loom over his shoulder with her axe, you know.
Earlith will come up and spark little, just a harmless lightning sparks out of her nostrils.
So he seems resistant at first, but he kind of growls under his breath and is like, "She's been around. I've seen her. Never had a conversation with her or anything.
Have you seen her
Around
lately?
Where?
She's come by the busted bottle in the past week or so."
Anyone in that building who told us they hadn't seen her lied. So we're not going to put the fire out. Fuck them.
Totes not.
Yeah.
We also can't.
I mean, we could. We're pretty badass. We could find a way.
We are
Was-
badass.
I only
Was
said
she
them.
with anyone that you do know?
He remains tight-lipped for a long moment. Like, I don't know many people outside of the oh shit, what are they called? The heathens.
Heathens.
There are too many names.
Wow.
That's why we have notes.
Who was with somebody outside the heathens?
So she can presumably move between the three regions.
Everybody
That's-
can.
That's
Even
not that odd. We get folks that move between all the time.
Do you live here now?
So she was with somebody outside the heathens.
Alright, you got me to talk. Can I go now?
That's a yes or no question, and you haven't answered me.
I heavily suggested it. Yeah, who I saw her with is not somebody I recognize.
Davi,
were they
does
wearing?
Davi believe him? Can I insight check?
Sure.
Why? I have like a plus. I have huge pluses, and this sucks.
He seems, if annoyed, to not be mincing words.
He's a douche, so I'm gonna use prestidigitation to make it look like he shit his pants.
Can you do that?
Yeah, I
Yep.
can soil a piece of clothing.
Has it been a minute?
Yeah, you're definitely visible now, dude.
So you're playing with a heavy crossbow.
Okay. So Leo's just gonna say, why don't you just answer our questions? You can go, and I'm gonna cast suggestion on him for that,
All right.
which is in my list somewhere. If my child stopped rocking me, it'd be a lot easier to navigate.
Isn't it the worst when they hang on your right arm when you're trying to click on things?
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
Target's
Okay.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Give hugs and then move on.
So what Kag is saying is he enjoys lifting
Come
in
here.
any other context, but that one context.
Not when I am trying to target things with my mouse, because my sensitivity on my mouse is very high.
Always hangs on his right arm too, and loves him so hard.
Wisdom saving
All
throw.
right.
What are you casting?
Suggestion.
What are you suggesting?
Answer our
That
questions.
He answers all our questions,
Wisdom
and then we
saving
can move
throw.
on.
I'll cast it so it uses the slot.
Answer our questions truthfully.
It says to the best of his ability, which I'm
Okay.
gonna assume. I'm gonna interpret.
So it's
So-
what is it? Saving throw?
Wisdom.
Wisdom?
Wisdom, probably.
Got a little rolly thing there. I don't know. I don't have a target, so.
So he fails. What is your question?
So do you know, was he from this town?
Yeah, he was wearing the colors of one of the crews.
Which one?
You can see him kind of visibly struggle for a moment before caving. They were Reaver colors.
There's Heathens, Blades, and Ravagers.
Reavers were the red ones.
Ravagers were the red ones.
Yes.
You've not heard anything about Reavers.
Ravagers, sorry. Yeah, whatever.
I am going to throw whole of you out.
I was just,
In the
I wasn't
trash.
trying to pick on you, K-Got, but I was trying to make sure, because
No,
if he
you're
had
right.
intentionally said the wrong thing, then
No.
that would have been something to know.
No, Ravagers.
Okay.
Thank you for questioning my shitty
There are
memory.
a
I'm not-
lot of names, so we're gonna need correcting.
Like-
Oh, no problem.
I have a,
If-
like-
if it wasn't intentional, no big deal. But
I have
if
my
it was
notes up.
intentional,
And there's like 30 items on my list of names and places and
Cog
Yeah.
was like, let's make this feel like a real city, and that apparently involves like 60 names.
Yeah.
it's the worst.
So anyway, correct away.
you understand why everybody is just, hey, you.
Has to let the man who successfully DM'd like 4 sessions
Oh,
handle
listen,
He's been playing
I-
a
handle this one.
lot.
I will take no criticism from someone who is not DMing.
Not by choice. I have
Get out.
offered my services. I just require you all to learn a whole new rule book before I do it.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I noted that too.
Nobody got time for that. Ah.
It'll suck. The first
Alrighty.
3 sessions of it'll suck, but once you guys know how storyteller works, you'll prefer it.
Yeah. It is a
Because
neat system.
this kind of interaction, like make one dice roll to determine if you know or don't know, is a lot more nuanced and yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, back to it.
Yep. No, I'm with it.
Well, Jackie, I think we should let him go, but reiterate the fact that he saw
will not
barely
be messed
anything
with.
that we're capable of. So
What
by
did the guy
God,
that was with her look like, though?
don't mess with us.
Jackie had another question though first.
What
Yeah,
did
that's a
they-
good idea.
How long did the
You got a
suggestion last?
description?
8 hours.
Jesus. Seriously?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
8 hours. All right.
Or as long as I concentrate on it, I think. I think it's it's concentration.
So he sighs. It says, long hair, boots. It's a half elf, I think.
Did he have any particular scars or a peg leg or anything about his?
I mean, they didn't walk up and lick him. I don't know. I didn't see anything like that.
Anything he wore on his clothes that caught your eye? Since y'all are in the habit of accumulating things, I'm sure you would have noticed items he had.
It's Ravager colors, and they tend to have kind of a mixed match of armor. There wasn't anything notable, though.
You said it was an elf?
Half elf.
Looked half elven. Could have been elven.
What color hair, height, roughly?
I guess a little shorter than the green skin. Black hair.
Just black hair. Okay. I don't have any other questions.
Who was he talking about the green skin? Is that one of you guys?
I think he means
No, the green skin.
Yeah, the girl.
Girl.
Oh, okay. A little shorter than
Her.
Okay, gotcha.
Both people's in bed.
Okay. Hey, Annika. Love you. Bye.
Take
to
your
bed.
pills, brush your teeth, mouthwash, floss. Pick up your room.
But it was clean like 24 hours ago.
So hard. And
Yeah.
then I walked in this morning.
The thing is, she cleaned up by putting it on the bed, and then she had to go to bed, so everything ended up on the floor again. Should be easy for you to pick up then.
Love it. Is Felix trying to outflex me right now? What's going on? Working out?
Dude.
You're pretty good.
I mean, he's building a house.
I mean, he works hard every day, and you were kind of slacking off for a few weeks. It sounds like.
That's fired.
Fair enough.
Alright.
I'll own it.
Have mercy.
I don't have any more questions for this guy. You guys are good.
No, I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm asking for some arrows, bolts.
He's gonna answer you truthfully and tell you to go hump a horse.
That's kind of
Wow. Wow. That is uncalled for.
I mean, the suggestion is that he should answer as truthfully as he can,
rude. The best of his ability.
the best of his ability.
I don't have any more vitamins.
All right, we'll let him go.
I don't think so.
Kind of
We'll look later.
breaks away from Jacobus and dusts himself off. And you see him. He actually walks over to the bodies of the fallen and starts dragging them over against the wall and sitting them up.
Is he stealing our loot right now? Is he stealing our loot? I'll look around frantically.
He does not seem to be looting them.
All right.
He's like one by one, just dragging them
Okay.
over,
Alright.
sitting them upright, kind of dusting them
pretend
off a
they're
little
dead.
bit.
Is he a half orc and does he try and make him look lifelike?
No.
I walk over to Earlith. I got you a new weapon. I present a large crossbow.
I don't know if I can do a heavy crossbow, can I? Hold on.
Of course you can.
Doesn't matter. Take it anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
Right.
And I'm gonna kinda...
It's a more distinguished weapon from a more civilized age.
Wrong.
This is the man who fireballed half of the building.
Yes.
No complaints. Saved my ass. No complaints.
Are we just standing? Is he just standing and watching this place burn down while he's
Yep.
arranging bodies? Is that
Yep.
the curse?
He's arranging the bodies, but I'll just give a quick look over. Is there anything unusual or that stands out about on any of their bodies that?
Especially the one that was the leader guy.
Are you?
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm gonna mentally reach out for Lyra and go, hey, if you give a shit about this place, you might want to make it rain.
So wait, are you trying to loot them, Davi?
Not necessarily loot them, but just giving a look over to see, he said items of prestige kind of made them stand out, and I'm just curious if they're wearing anything that stands out to me.
The thing you do notice is that their clothes seem to be of varied style. It looks like. Roll a history check for me.
Hopefully I do better at this than I did on inside.
You're nailing it. Dwarven clothes. She knows about those.
So, you definitely can tell. Hold on.
Minute, why is that only +4?
I don't
Because you're
know.
not proficient.
Yes, I am proficient in history. Oh, int +4. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
You're so smart.
I just got confused. Okay, sorry. I am proficient. I was looking at the one below it. Go ahead.
They seem odd and just none of them are dressed anything alike. But beyond that, it doesn't look like there's anything of significant value. Some of them have shields, another set has daggers. Maces on 2 of them, leather armor across the lot.
Alrighty. Well, I suggest we go on. Let him tend his dead.
But where are we going on to?
Place that's not on fire would be my.
Pie and whistle.
Yeah, we're headed to that shop.
You can start to hear shouting out in the distance, or those of you with keen ears can hear fire, fire.
I always said
Yeah,
so.
let's get out of here.
Tell you what, those other 2 colors better represent and respect. We fucked up their opponents more than they have in 1,000 years.
And the lone pirate goes about just sitting up the corpses of his friends, kind of dusting his hands off, and kind of puts his hands on his hips and looks around as you all walk off. You all are continuing on to pies and plunder.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll have to fight these guys as zombies again in an hour, but that's fine.
So you move off through the streets, and you can start to hear the shouting in the distance behind you, as it seems folks are trying to recover the rooftops as they can. But as you move away, the voices get quieter and quieter. And you finally hit the main road somewhere out here. And you can see off in the distance down the road to your left, there is a shop with a sign that is probably larger than it has to be. That is a crappily drawn pie on top of a pile of gold. It's very hard to make out based on the quality of art, but it's there. You can kind of see it if you squint.
The other thing that's really notable about this building is just from the front, you can tell that in all likelihood, like if you didn't have the sign out, you would definitely mistake this for being like a private residence, not so much a storefront.
Alright. The sign doesn't look like something that was hastily drawn recently or anything, does it?
No, it's like carved into plank. It's just bad.
It's just bad. It was not a talented draw.
Alright. You know, probably better art than I could do. So
You all kind of catch sight of it and start moving off in that direction. And you end up in front of this residence turned shop. And you stand outside. It's got a single door that's slightly ajar, and you can see light on the inside. It's a little bit before, or I guess probably an hour or two before noon by your assessment. But you can see that there's light coming in from coming out from the little slots in the windows. So there are clearly people home.
alright. So nothing else. I mean, it doesn't look like there's anybody like hidden around there. Or Dobby will spend a few minutes just kind of looking around to make sure they're not about to be ambushed again.
So as you stand on this is a fairly large road. There's actually quite a few people moving around. People are easy to distinguish based on the colors they're wearing. Some are. Sometimes the colors are subtle in terms of you can see the purple on a sash or a cloak, or on a band, fastened around the arm. But you see the three colors displayed fairly prominently, and people seem to be walking amongst each other in the streets, not causing any trouble at the current moment.
Alright. We'll
So-
go on up.
It's a fairly bustling street. Some folks in the time that you've been standing there have walked into the store, and you've seen others leave.
Okay.
I should point out I still have a crossbow bolt lodged into my,
If you
My
pull it out,
chest.
it gets worse. It starts bleeding. It's
We're going to presume that we took care of that earlier.
Yeah,
with the
Dobby,
healing.
I
No.
said Dobby was gonna go and take care of Earlith while.
We'll say that 2D whatever that you healed yourself for ejected the crossbow bolt
Okay.
that
crossbow
healed
bolt
you.
out.
All right. Okay. Cool. So that's awesome. All right.
Rather than
Is-
play
is-
RP medic.
Is Earlith still pretty bad hurt, or?
She's
I'm-
not looking great.
I'm about.
Yeah, but she hurt.
Yeah, I'm still a little rough around the edges there.
Alright.
I'm a little more than halfway.
You do note that as you're walking through
yeah.
the streets, you get a couple of sideways glances. Which, at this point, and given your reception at the busted bottle, is not terribly surprising, given that you're not wearing
Colors.
colors.
We probably should have put on some gang colors.
Which we don't know which one to do yet, though, so.
Yeah, you get 7 more back.
Minor illusions and
Alright, cool.
teardrop tattoos.
Wow. How much? 7. That's 38. So that's a little better. 38 out of 54 hit points.
So Dobby, you kind of lean over and try to surreptitiously heal Aerolith. You get another couple of glances at the faint glow that emanates from your hands when you heal her, but nobody says anything. Most of the conversation is idle. It's boasting or talking about their latest plunder.
Good night, sweetie.
Night.
All right, we'll head on into the shop.
So you push into the door, and it's actually quite warm.
I mean, I don't
You get
know.
it?
Sure.
No, get it. Hit it.
Don't.
You push in, and you're immediately overwhelmed with the smell of baked goods. They
Are
are
they
not
good baked goods?
necessarily good baked goods, but they are baked goods.
Guys, we're in Aerodor. Baked goods are shit.
You can see a long counter that comes across the front of a good portion of the room you're in. And you can see other doors that lead into other rooms around you. The counter is clean and polished and looks relatively orderly, but the area behind it is pure chaos. There are stacks of barrels and crates with supplies, some jutting out between the barrels. You can swear some of those crates should not be balanced the way they are, but gravity seems to be on their side for right now. And there are lanterns kind of stuffed in all of the crevices to make sure there's sufficient lighting. You can see that there are other people kind of wandering around the store trying to sort through the goods to find whatever it is they may be looking for, but it's more of a search for what you want kind of deal. You can see that there are also 3 pies setting out on the counter that divides that room that you're in. The first one is a pie that seems to have a fish head and tail sticking out either side. One that has some sort of green insides to it, and there's no top crust. And there's one that has a top crust, but doesn't. It seems kind of odd to you.
Is one cold, one hot, and one just right?
So are there... Who all's in the room that we can see?
So you can see over in the corner chatting with one of the pirates with a purple sash across his hip. He looks like what a proprietor would look like. He's got an apron, but they seem to be chatting quietly about something that's in the crate. Other than that,
Can I understand it since I lip read?
yes, they're actually talking about how he swears that he'd stored something. He hasn't mentioned what it is in the crate they're looking through. But once they find it, he'll be sure to give him a good price, since so much effort had to be undertaken to discover where it is. So other than that, you can see a collection of a wide array of races, the same mix that you saw outside. Although I will, you do note that all of the races are prime material races. You don't see any Fey.
Interesting. Alright, well. So, I don't remember the name of the guy who sent us here that we had talked to.
I believe that
Kalos?
was Kalos.
Okay. And then, We're supposed to talk to him about a job or something. I think, wasn't it?
West.
Yes, you were looking to kind of prove your worth to Kaldos so that he would at least feed you information because he didn't seem to trust you outright.
Davi's gonna give Rafferty a little shove and say, "Okay, this is your gig."
I have no idea what you want me to do here.
We're supposed to earn the chops to go rescue this girl to make your mentor happy, so.
No, I seriously need an OOC explanation of what you expect me to do.
No, I think you
Find
should have
out
that
what the job
conversation in
is.
character.
Yeah, I mean, find out what the job is. I don't know.
Okay. So you want me to volunteer you for a job, no questions asked?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna walk in and I'm
Within
gonna,
reason. Davi will
can-
go listen and be nearby.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk in, looking like I own the joint. Walk right up to the proprietor, who I assume is behind a counter Skyrim style.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, should I just Jacobus style pull a knife out here, guys? Or...
Put a bucket over his head and steal everything.
I've seen Jacobus
You're
do
a-
this once.
You're a talky person.
Yeah.
Davi is not.
She talks a lot, though.
Yeah.
We're
does.
looking for someone, and we're hoping we could earn some information from you.
So he turns from the conversation he was having, kind of sizes you up. Now that you have a good look at him, you can see he has this long wavy gray hair, but his face does not match his hair color. He's definitely quite young, easily in his 20s, and he's human, so there's nothing there that would belie that. Blue eyes, tan skin, about 5'9", very broadly built. So he turns and looks at you and kind of clears his throat and says, "I'm sorry, what?"
We were sent here by Lear. We are looking for someone. Name drop!
Oh, you were sent here by the Admiral?
Yes.
Oh, did he not get his shipment this morning?
No, we're looking for someone in his protection who has wandered into the arena, as it were.
Oh. Well, I mean, yes, technically we're all under his protection, but I guess what does that have anything to do with me?
We believe you may have information.
All right. What I do have is things to sell. I don't know what kind of information you think I have.
Perhaps you can tell me if you've seen the girl. Green skin, green hair. What color are her eyes? I didn't pay attention to that.
I
Probably
don't know.
green. I gotta guess green.
Green eyes, sure. Cannon. There you go.
Kinda sizes you up. What's your name?
Rafferty.
Huh.
If he starts laughing, I'm gonna kick Daddy in the ankles for telling me to talk to him.
All right, Rafferty. Well, are the seas open now?
Not last we saw.
There's still glass.
Huh. So how the hell did you wash up here in my store without anyone claiming you? And you made it far enough in off the docks that you're here asking me questions.
I'm not part of your little game with the other tribes. I work directly for Lear. I have as much of his prestige and favor as I'm likely to ever have.
I'm gonna need a persuasion check, please.
Hey, but I'm telling 100% the truth. I mean, I should get. This is 100% the truth. I work directly for Lear. I have as much of his prestige as I'm ever gonna get.
Yeah, you haven't said
And
anything. That's a lie.
Yep. Persuasion. That's not a great roll, guys.
I thought you were charisma.
I am charisma based, so, but I'm not.
No proficiency.
Yeah, I'm not proficiency.
I see.
My problem was I didn't actually. Can I do a deception check?
No, you're telling the truth.
I am exaggerating.
You're exaggerating the truth.
In a very deceptive way. I'm being deceptive with the truth. It's the best kind of deception.
It's cute, but we'll go with this. So, kind of scratches his shaved cheek. Says, "All right, well, agent of the Admiral, Rafferty. I don't really have much information, but
Can I insight check that?
yes, you may."
That's 13 treat me.
He seems fairly trustworthy. He seems more skeptical of you than anything else.
He's way wiser than the rest of this party was initially. Except for Leo. Leo was spot on.
No. He thinks for a moment. So, you're clearly telling the truth. If the seas are still glass, and you haven't been claimed. So I'll buy that part of your story. But I don't know how I can help you with this green girl you're talking about.
Did you tell him that we were sent by Caldos? Am I in there too, or did we follow them in, or are we still chilling outside?
You are all in there. Meanwhile, you're all talking, and people are kind of shopping as you know, by sorting through giant piles of
It's a rummage
unorganized.
sale.
What's that?
It's a rummage sale.
Yes, it is a rummage sale.
Leo's gonna grab the green pie.
Fearless is gonna kind of be idly looking in some boxes and stuff too.
Leo, the green pie, when you pick it up, has a very strong odor of seaweed.
Fantastic.
And Leah, as you walk through, there's actually quite a few interesting things. You go through, there's some scrolls, there's jugs in a component pouch that are filled with various items, a bag of ball bearings.
Do I see any, like, I don't know, now that I have this handy dandy new crossbow, do I see any, like, bolts or arrows or anything that
You have a bolt.
sparkles?
Yeah, you already have a bolt.
Yeah, this is one.
I know, we took that. It ejected
Yeah.
itself.
In one piece.
There are a small collection of bolts that you eventually find. It's going to take you quite a while to find them.
Yeah, and I'm looking for anything sparkly or interesting. It's something I would point out to, like, Leo.
Roll
or
an investigation
something.
check.
Yep. And
Well,
I'm
she's-
gonna...
While she's looking through that, I'm gonna take the pie and go up to Rafferty and whatever, and go. What my colleague here is
Oh.
trying to say.
Kraken.
Good job. We're really just asking, around and trying to help out where we can to just get her some favor. We're outside of things, so we were sent here for some of that. Do you know a man named Kalos Helen Boots, something like that?
Helen Boots. He's Helen Boots.
Helen Boots.
Very imposing man. You'd know him.
He actually immediately brightens at that name. He's like, yeah, everybody knows Caldos. I mean,
Yeah, he spoke highly of you, and he said perhaps he owed you some favor or something like that, perhaps?
Oh no! I mean, everyone around here owes Caldo something. No, it's definitely the inverse of that, my friend.
Oh, well, must have misunderstood.
No, I
But
didn't know
he-
you knew Caldos. You should have said something sooner.
Well, names are hard.
I suppose. Are you two together?
Oh, not together.
Leo's like, not together. Let's dispel that notion right away.
Oh well, I mean,
We're associates.
well, fair
Thank
enough.
you. We are associates. Thank you.
Yes, be associate.
Closest
Right.
thing Rafferty has to a friend. Well, I guess Jacobus. Jacobus, Davi, Leo, Eurolith down by my feet somewhere.
I like to imagine that like Jacobus and Rafferty have like the 90s equivalent of like falling asleep on the phone together since they have like that telepathic link.
The telepathic link. I write in my creepy ass books, and he hears whatever I write. So when I get bored of trying to get out of my servitude and set out to write the great Feywild novel, I'll have a willing editor. He can't turn it off.
Well,
Oh
willing.
my god.
Captured audience. is what it's
There's
called.
the catch.
That's
There's
exactly
the
what oh gosh, Jacobus needs is hearing more voices.
Yes.
catch that he can't control.
He doesn't have to respond, but he can't turn it off.
Leo's gonna put the pie on the counter, and I like that. But also, we'd like to see if we perhaps can work out something. You know, get us a little bit reputation with Caldos. About it be.
Oh yeah, I mean, everyone's vying for that, and he pulls out a knife out of his like this little hip holster.
I back
and
up.
It starts like cutting a slice of the pie for you, just operating off of the body language. And he finishes cutting a slice, and he offers one out to Rafferty. It is
I'll
definitely
take a slice of pie.
seaweed pie.
I've been forced to eat worse by that asshole, the Admiral, so...
So he cuts you each a slice and goes, you know, the seaweed's decent, but you should really try the pie.
The what?
Is that pie filled with other pie?
I mean, what else would pie be? In any case, well, if Cavalo sent you over to me in order to see if you can help out, suppose that works. He's got a stake in Pies and Plunder. But let's see. He goes, you know, I have been wanting to organize this place. Kinda
Oh,
seems-
well, yes, I can see why.
I mean, it's just gotten a little out of hand since I I mean, I don't know. It's kind of quaint right now, though. And he snaps his fingers. You know what? I could use a favor. So, I've got this.
Just tell us.
Well, I'm getting there.
All right. Hanging on to every word.
While they're talking to him, Davies just kind of walk around nearby and just kind of try to look and keep an eye out for anybody that might be unduly listening in or.
I'm going to do the most Hollywood whiskey drinking montage of eating this seaweed pie at the same time. Just barely touching it.
Really tiny bites.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm full on going to town on this seaweed.
So, roll a d10, Rafferty.
Who? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if I die by this pie, it'll be a fitting into the character.
Seaweed poisoning.
Seaweed overdose.
Subtract 1 from my result.
How does that even happen?
I don't know. I had plus clicked on the stupid thing.
Why does he still have object?
I don't know why he has object.
Other people are fixed.
Everyone else is fixed, but it says.
I think it's rolling it dies.
It's because I didn't refresh, maybe.
That's fair. In any case,
I rolled a 10, so I should be fine.
the seaweed pie is actually really good. Like, surprisingly good. You would not expect
I
it.
thought
Just
you said that baked goods did not smell good.
the flavor. I was going to say before I was interrupted. Despite the smell, it is just an interesting mix of sweet and sour and just
Salty.
unlike anything you've had before, and you're
Umami,
pleasantly
if you
surprised.
will.
Umami. Yeah, it is
Yes.
all flavors at once.
Yes. So as you're eating it, he clearly sees that you're enjoying that Rafferty, and he kind of walks over and grabs the pie, which was the more solid-looking one, and starts cutting a slice. Just absolutely over the moon that you like it so much.
Hey, if this is what it takes, I'll have a slice of that pie too.
So he starts cutting into that as he's talking. He goes, "So I've been trying to get a hold of a customer of mine. We got a custom order,
What?
and
He's gonna make us go find someone so he can help us go find someone else. That's some real Skyrim bullshit right there.
but there was a little bit of a problem, and I couldn't get him his order, but that's all been rectified. So anyway, he hasn't come by since, and he's already paid for it. And keeping a hold of this thing has been, we'll say, time consuming. I'd really like to get it off my hands and back to him.
What do you order?
So he found this cup and decided it wasn't fancy enough, so he wanted to.
You blinged his cup. You bedazzled his cup.
He wanted to increase the value of it, so
Alright, I
we
can see.
attached.
Man of class and taste. I get it.
We through our we're a full service kind of establishment. So
You know, sometimes you just need something in your hand showing off how much you're worth and what you mean to people.
So in any case, because it's so valuable now, it's sometimes a little hard to keep prying eyes away from.
All right. Well, how about we take 2 birds with 1 stone? You give me the cup. I'll find him. I'll hand it to you. It's already paid for, right? Save me a trip. Save you some lookout for it. We'll all be on our way, and even Caldwell's be happy, right?
So persuasion check, please. As he's slicing it, he hands you on a plate, Rafferty,
I don't know what that an advantage.
what looks like a
It was
pie.
a 2 though. 10.
What looks like a pie that is just all pie crust. Just
Okay.
all the way through.
Sure. You need me to roll on this shit?
Yeah, roll a d10.
Okay. This is some shitty pie, guys.
It is not good.
I would like to deception check, make it look like I enjoy it respectfully.
So I need you to roll your deception. As soon as it touches your mouth, it seems to absorb all fluid that it touches. So you kind of like almost choke a little bit as the back of your throat dries out.
I'll just touch it against my boots. That'll help.
This is like, at the end of the day, they just tear down all the pies and put it into this one. He's been doing that for the last 2 years.
Okay.
It's just
Make it
layers of pie
check.
crust that haven't been used. So you managed to pull off a and you make it look like you're really savoring it, like a fine wine or or
I'm just trying to generate more saliva.
or the only fluid you're generating are the tears that are welling up in your eyes from the pain of trying to swallow this lump of moisture absorbent. This isn't food. But you are artful in your deception of managing your expressions without choking to death.
Let some SeaTac out to like harden a little and then made it into pie.
So your first roll was 2 plus
2
8.
plus 8, yeah, so 10.
So he kind of squints his eyes, not really paying attention to Rafferty now, at Leo.
As soon as he looks away, I'm like, getting rid of the rest of this.
Thunk.
It goes thunk into the bag of holding.
Sleight of hand.
He seems to study Leo real hard and like, I don't know, just because you walk in here using Caldos's name doesn't mean you're actually...
Swear it
on
it.
I mean, he's not wrong. We are here as personal guests of the Admiral, and you were correct there. We took quite a bit of effort to make it so far, and at this point we don't really incur anybody's wrath or anything, but, I mean, up to you. I'm just trying to make everybody's life easier here.
Well, he seems to consider that, and then in light of the fact that, you are here without being part of a crew, it seems fairly reasonable that you are actually a guest of the Admiral. He goes, you know what? Yeah, I could see it. Goes, alright. Well, hold on, let me just grab it out of the back. I stuffed
Let your problem be our problem.
Stuffed it in one of these sacks. But yeah, it'd be real nice if you can get the get this thing back to what's his name? Thanarv.
Alright.
He goes, alright.
Alright, we'll find Thanos.
So he looks over at Rafferty and kind of like pales for a moment, realizing the pie's on. He goes, you finished it?
Yeah.
You're the only one who's ever done that. Do you want another slice?
I am full.
It is.
You win a
It's,
prize? Is this like, one of those food
This is a bar
challenges?
challenge. five pounds of pie
I get
an
a
hour.
t-shirt.
I mean, that's impressive. I've never.
Picture on the wall.
Usually, the most I've ever seen was old Granger. He got through 4 bites before he was too full to keep going.
Admiral picked me for a reason.
That brings to the question as to why you're making and selling this pie if nobody... Well, you know what? Never mind. The cup.
It goes a long way, is all I'm saying. All right, hold on. I'll be back with a cup. And he goes back into another room. As you... Like, the rooms are open. You can travel freely through this house that is clearly converted. Erlith, based on your investigation, you don't seem to find anything. You are very easily distracted by...
Davi was looking too.
Okay. Oh, Davi was watching the denizens.
I was
Oh, sorry.
watching
I thought you were
people.
gonna do
Yeah.
something.
I passed my barely eaten slice of pie to Rafferty, too.
Is it the seaweed?
It is
Yeah.
the seaweed.
I'm like, thank God.
This seaweed pie is actually quite good. Clearly, the pie needs a couple iterations before it's ready for
It
showtime.
needs a fucking gallon of water.
This is bake longer.
Erlich, there's
I do
all
at least find
kinds of
bolts,
things.
though, right?
You do find bolts. You find a chest that you think started as a weapon chest because there's a great axe stuffed in there. So you kind of carefully reach around it and find a spear that is broken down into several pieces of like screw-on shaft. Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
And then a couple of scrolls here and there stacked on top. So it was a weapon chest and then became I'm just going to put scrolls here. But you managed to pick out a good series of pulls, at least 24.
I'm going to point out these scrolls and stuff to Leo.
While glancing over my shoulder, to make sure he doesn't come back, I'll look at scrolls, I guess.
You see
something I can read.
You see there is a scroll of mirror image.
Okay.
And a scroll of magic jar.
Alright.
What is magic
Are
jar?
either of these castable as a ritual? I guess mirror image wouldn't be useful, but magic jar.
Magic jar might be. I don't remember what that does exactly. It's not a... No, it's not a ritual. Oh, 6th level spell. Oh, magic jar is one where you like put your mind in like a thing, and then you possess somebody. All right. I collect them. Is that the only ones that looked interesting? Is that the only ones she found?
Roll an investigation check.
Yeah, you should.
While Leo's wandering around looking for stuff. Davi, no one
Thank God
seems
you did better than me.
to pay any mind to you, other than the initial glance to kind of identify what you imagine is them trying to identify which crew you're part of. But they kind of shrug you off after that initial look over. No one seems to be any kind of suspicious, other than the fact that they're, several collections of pirate gang.
Okay.
Leo, you spend a good bit of time. You can start to hear crashing from the back, where the shop owner wandered back to. The fact that you continue to hear crashing is the only concept that you think he might still be alive.
Okay. Good.
But as you go through, you wander into a crate that has a inordinate amount of whetstones, as well as some.
I don't need those. I always have them. Everybody always has those on them.
Yes, that's just a thing that we have. It's a roleplay item. You find what looks like magical ringmail. And then a couple of potions, as well as another scroll.
Do I know what the scroll is?
It's a scroll of thunderclap.
Okay.
Do we have anyone that can actually cast from scrolls?
Anybody can, as long as it's on their spell list, I think.
I might actually be able to use thunderclap then.
Like magic jar is only wizard. And mirror image is sorcerer, warlock, and wizard. Thunderclap, I don't know.
You should probably hold on to the mirror image. Thunderclap, I think, is warlock.
I mean, I assume you have to pay for them. I mean, does anybody else look like they work in this store, or is it just him?
Just him.
Alright, I'll put him in pack.
What's your alignment?
Chaotic stealing. Well, I take the scrolls, the ringmail, and I put the ringmail on Earlith as my personal bag of holding.
So Earlith, you see is with some intent. Leo walks over to you and starts to lift the ringmail over your head. You are already wearing armor.
No, I meant drape it over her to carry.
Oh, okay.
Not dressing her.
Okay.
Like, what
Alright.
is going on?
The details of that were unclear.
Really unclear. For everybody involved.
So he kind of tosses the ringmail over your shoulder.
Why am I holding this? I'm injured. I just let it fall off.
And I'm frail, and I have better things to do with my time than carrying things. And I stick like potions in her hands.
No, I'm injured.
You're always injured. Come on, man up. Davi,
What?
take these things. Carry. They're important.
Why?
They're important.
Did you buy them?
And we never
This
did
is-
get an answer to the alignment question.
Have you been to a store before?
Okay,
You gather
so
things up that you want to buy, and you bring it to the store. Keeper.
Bobby will pick it up and carry it over and lay it on the counter.
Not like you
next
can
to
go in the store.
storekeeper.
You can't just go in a store and scan it and pick it up, but then you own it.
So Davi picks up the ring mail, a couple of potions, and
Don't know what the potions are. Are they labeled?
Sure. One of them is a potion of climbing, and there's 2 potions of greater healing.
All right. I take the potion of climbing back from Davi and stick it back. In, nobody needs that. All right. And then I take Davi over to the counter and wait for the shopkeeper, I guess. Again.
So there's
You okay back there?
there's a long sign. It's like, yeah, I almost got it. Just one more crate.
You need a hand? Got a very tall dragonborn great at carrying stuff.
No, I'm afraid if anyone else comes in here, might topple the whole thing down. Just 1 second.
All right. I was gonna eat some pie, okay?
You should try the pie. I don't know if you're gonna do as good as your friend though.
Oh,
I will remind you.
already full.
I drank the ale and then it cost me money. So maybe quit eating things that you guys haven't paid for.
I haven't eaten anything. What are you talking about?
So he finally comes out he's completely out of breath and just sweat soaked.
You know, you said about the organization things. We can probably get something going. They'll need a little bit, a simple like blueprint of aisles and ladders, pulleys.
Seems like,
We'll figure this out for you.
I mean,
Call me.
I'd be happy to accept any help there. Not big on planning. Kind of like to just put things where they call to me. You know what I mean?
All right. Okay. Okay. Right.
So he pulls out this goblet, which is the goblet itself is made of like this like pewter, like not impressive metal at all, and it looks like glued to it in various places are these gemstones. It is no shit bedazzled. Some of them look like they might actually just be like colored glass. But it is a straight up kindergarten paste job.
He didn't come and pick this up.
You
You put some love into this.
it really, as busy as I've been with the store and the baking, because before we were just plunder, right? We had a dream of expanding into baking, so pies and plunder. It's just
Right.
It's just got kind of a ring to it, but trying to do both it's a lot of work.
I mean, I got some experience with shopkeeping and trading and stuff. I can tell this is a project. This is a labor of love you put in here.
I knew I liked you. I knew there was a reason we got along so well.
I'm like just it's like the first person to get along with Leo.
Listen, maybe since you've got a little experience. I mean, obviously, I've been doing this a little while, but I'd be interested in comparing notes, seeing if you have anything.
Yeah, whip it out.
Yeah.
What?
Leo Leo, are you buying this stuff?
Look on Kag's face. What?
Javi, you're the porter does not stress the master.
Well, then stop stressing me. Are you buying this shit?
The cup. He accepts it and puts it in his fanny pack.
Do we have a picture of this cup? I kind of want a picture of this cup.
I think Leo linked one.
Please see the chat.
Also, my associates around here, we found a few things of interest to help you clear out the store a little. Not litter so much. Good start for getting things out. Do you have a pricing measure for this, or I didn't see anything labels?
Oh, hold on, I'm getting you a picture.
Kug is googling awful cup.
Yes. You've lost him to ADHD now. It's over. The session's done.
Okay. Casta, you're the shopkeeper now.
Just take whatever you want.
All right. We leave.
All right, there it is. I posted it in chat.
Well, I don't know why
Fantastic.
the one I put couldn't have.
Fantastic.
Yours looks too nice.
Yours says too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
gonna say,
gonna
that
say,
one looks
you're
pretty darn fancy.
Cool.
Can you imagine
Listen,
drinking
focus.
out of that thing, though?
It would
Just
like
putting
cut
your
you.
lips on that?
Yeah, no. I don't know how you guys think it looks nice.
Listen, focus on tab. Focus
All
on
right,
tab.
all right.
Bring it back,
I
bring it
like
back.
that cup. That's a,
All right,
good looking
you
cup.
are all of a different cut than I am, apparently.
Apparently,
Um,
people with taste.
that's not what my measure was. It's like, all right, you wanted to buy this, so 3 slices of pie. That's.
Can I just say how much I love that every session of this campaign is turned into which one of us will morally upset Davy? It's like we all take turns.
All right, 3 slices of pie. Yeah, you know what? We'll call that 1 gold.
What is going on with Leo?
Holy shit!
Holy
It's an
shit, Leo,
earthquake.
calm
What's
down.
going on,
Just
Leah?
Leah.
That's
What's wrong?
terrible.
What do you mean what's
Video
wrong?
is flaked
Everything's
out.
wrong.
I've seen this move and it ends bad.
Usually it ends up
What
in me
is
being
going-
murdered. though.
Leah,
This.
did you watch the video 7 days ago? Is this like a ring situation we got going on here?
No, what's going on?
Oh, your video disconnected now. So, there we go. You're fixed.
All right, you're back.
Okay, is there,
But
is there a
imagine that
discount?
animated.
Is there a discount for Rafferty actually being able to eat the whole piece of pie?
Yeah, we're just
I mean,
trying
that
to get
was
some
an
of these things.
achievement.
Just trying to get some of this junk out of your way.
Can I get a persuasion, Davi?
Oh God!
Davi,
Believe it or not, I'm actually proficient.
can I help her?
I mean,
My
he was
plan
talking.
once we're out of this building is to take the leftover bits of that piece and stuff my boots with it to see if it helps absorbs
Some of the moisture.
That's amazing. So he kind of looks over at Davi and goes, "She with you?"
It was a really cool thing
Absolutely.
to see.
You know what? You're right. All right, let's say it's 5 silver for the pie. And you want all this? And he looks over at the potions of healing and the ring mail and which scrolls?
All 3, I think, is gonna get.
I
Yeah.
mean, we don't need the thunderclap. It's just a
Yeah,
cancer.
I mean,
See what it costs.
get some pricing on it.
All right. So kind of does some mental math. Oh,
All right. Does your mental math involve pulling up the calculator?
yep. Alright, all in all, that's gonna be, we'll round down for you. 4,600 gold.
All right. And if I put this back and take the thunderclap scroll out,
That would be,
what is the ring mail, by the way? My friend over here just thought it'd suit her.
oh,
Like, it's her color.
that's the the pirate special ring mail. So make sure that if you fall off the boat, you can get back on it right quick.
It makes you
that
bounce
mean?
on water?
No, it helps you swim, and you don't sink to the bottom from it.
No.
Hmm.
Seems like swimming lesson would be easier.
Well, it's a little hard when you're way down. I think I heard somebody call
yeah.
it Mariner's ring mail at some point.
Ah, okay.
Mariners ring.
I don't even know how much money I have. Casta's giving me unlimited amount of money at some point.
That's true.
Also, I don't even. I don't know. I stopped entering money in the Underdark somewhere. Where is it? Oh, I definitely don't have that.
Yeah. Mariner's ring mail gives you a swim speed equal to your walking speed.
All right. Well, nobody cares about that. Did we have mariners at some point? Like leather?
I think so. I don't know when he was wearing it.
Was that in Party Loot?
I don't want it. It has a disadvantage on stealth check.
Yeah. Well, we can all swim, and I think leather wear, so let's not worry about that one.
Okay, so yeah, I'm not into it.
Yeah. Alright, so let's see this. Potion of Healings and the Mirror Image and the Magic Jar.
Alright, so potions are 150 each. So that's 300. Mirror Image is 240. And Magic Jar, that was going to be 2,500 just about.
That's an insane amount of money.
I mean, yeah, usually
Well,
when we trade those kind of things, you gotta bring the wagon. I haven't really
alright,
worked
well,
out a bank here yet.
okay. Well, we'll take the potions.
Alright, so that'll be
Not
300
even
gold.
gonna try to barter.
I wasn't that interested.
You can still barter.
Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to be a shopkeeper and everything, and you should be good at bargaining.
Well, it helps if I don't roll all my persuasion rolls at a 3 or lower, so.
Well, that's true.
Alright. I dig into my fanny pack and give him 30 platinum. No, I don't, actually. Because I don't think I have 30 platinum. I start grabbing fistfuls of gold and sticking it on the counter, I guess. Make little piles of tin, sorting it out.
Are you pulling it out of the party loot? Or do you have that much
playing
gold?
for
We
pennies.
Yeah, I
don't
have that much
know.
gold.
I've been
This
robbing
thing's messed up.
anything of any
I mean-
value this entire
Okay,
campaign.
God. At one point, we fought a minotaur up on a shelf. Do you remember
That's
this part?
true. That's true.
That is true.
I put the portable holdout and I shoveled money into it. We never returned to actually determine how much money this was.
I
Leo,
forgot.
I told Leo earlier he could have unlimited funds pretty much.
I forgot about
And I
that.
think
He
that's
literally just shoveled
You
it
can
into the
never,
hole.
you can never let us get back to the prime material plane because we
It was-
can
it
lie
was
our
his-
way out
I
of
mean,
about anything.
He sacrificed actions, as I recall, just
Yeah.
to be able to
Just
shovel
to
money.
shovel
I do
gold
remember
into
that.
the hole.
I mean,
Alright.
it was like, oh my god, we're
He's
all
so
gonna die
Scrooge
here, and
McDuck.
Leo's gonna be sitting on
So-
a pile of gold.
Things I owe you. I owe you a determination of how much gold that actually is.
unlimited.
Yeah.
It's just infinite.
You have 2 potions of
Because I,
greater
I
healing.
have like 900 gold like on me. Besides that, so I just take that out of my personal funds and just shovel gold coins.
All I
Alright.
know is we have a family inventory spreadsheet in here from Feywild that's got a lot of crap on it.
Yeah, we moved that
So
over at one
much
point.
stuff.
Then the part got deleted.
Yeah, I think I'm missing an add-on that's not enabled, and I don't want to restart the server. So
Yeah.
I'll take a look at it.
All right. So I'll buy those greater potions. But where are they? Regular healing potions.
They're greater healing.
All right. Apparently I already have 2, so I'll add 2 more.
No, I added those 2.
Okay. There are 4 now.
No. No.
Okay.
I put them in your inventory.
All right. 4 greater healings is what I got.
Alright. So, you're looking for Thaynarv. He's a dwarven fellow.
All right. Any family features, accents, scars, eye colors, purple hair? You know, all the
Colors,
regular
skin colors.
Feywild things.
I mean, he's
All the
a
regular things you look out of her.
dwarf. He lives in the northernmost house in town.
I put my hand on Davi's helmet. Taller, shorter, taller, shorter.
About that tall, maybe a bit shorter.
All right.
But
More or less beard.
Or less beard.
a little less.
OMG. I thought Davi didn't have a beard.
No,
She doesn't.
Yeah, it's got kind of golden looking skin, real big beard.
I'm sorry, but the notes we have on this spreadsheet are awesome, and they're all like half about Leo. Made Leo think he was at a feast and so happy. Always gives images of a humanoid of high status around elves. There's a jar with a toad that sang opera and made Leo cry.
Lord have mercy.
By the way, when you picked up that jug or the goblet, you with your attunement to things magical, definitely felt it to be a magical item. You obviously didn't have much interaction with it, so you don't have any idea what it is or what it does.
Son of a bitch.
All right. Do we know where Faerun lives? Places of residence?
Yeah.
Hidey holes.
Are you gonna tell us that the thing's magical, Leo, so that I can start my ritual cast?
It's in my fanny pack at the moment. We're doing business.
Don't reach into another man's fanny pack.
Yes.
It's his personal bag of holding is the preferred
Yes.
nomenclature.
Yeah, if you head out to the road and you go out to the intersection around the perimeter of the island, you just walk northwest. It's the northernmost house. It's got a big oak tree that kind of shades it. You'll recognize the oak tree. You'll know what I'm talking about when you see it.
All right. Oak trees are the one with the acorns, right?
Yes.
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, pleasure doing business with you.
I
If
look
you get-
forward to talking shop.
I'll definitely return, and Admiral keeps us busy, and we have Cal just deal with, and but as soon as we have time, we come back.
Perfect.
Might even pick up some more things. Just clear out the inventory.
Oh, there's more around here, so
Yeah.
yeah, you gotta check things
You know,
out. Spend all the time.
the real business is that's an exporting. That's where the real money is.
It's a little hard with the glass water and all that. But,
Yeah, but that's not always going to be there. And you need middlemen and transactions and supply chain, and we'll talk.
All right. Well, let me know. Tell Thaynarv I appreciated doing
Alright.
business with him. He kind of wished he was. Well, I mean, don't say that. The delay might. Yeah, don't worry about it.
All right. I mean, he'll probably just cry when he sees the goblet. I mean,
It's beautiful.
it's a fantastic piece of work. Mwah, I'll leave.
Chef kiss.
Leo just chef's kiss.
He's chef's kissed. So, Leo steps out into the street. Jacobus, what have you been up to during this time?
Hopefully filling his pockets with all those scrolls that we couldn't afford.
No.
Damn.
He was just hanging out, watching Leo. Learning how to barter.
Didn't learn shit.
So, Leo steps out in the street. I'm presuming everyone goes with him.
Yeah.
Of course. And I'm gonna stop when we're outside. I'm gonna take out that pie and I'm gonna like put some in my boots as an absorbent.
It actually seems to be working quite a bit like baking soda would.
Crumble it up in there.
I won't be able to get these boots off later, but I'll be more comfortable for
They're
now.
cemented to his feet.
He's gonna swell.
But right now,
Alright.
you feel
We noticed Rafferty starts getting a little taller and a little taller and a little taller.
it's actually
As we get out,
Which
I
parts of Rafferty?
the yeast is reacting.
as we get out too, I just gotta go like gather everybody around, like huddle up, and then take out the thing and give it to Raph. Like, see if we actually want to give this away.
What is it?
It's the cup. I'm
cup.
going to
Oh.
ritual cast identify on it.
So
10
you'll
minutes,
hang out for
fill
10
the air.
minutes
We're football huddling.
in the middle of the street.
No, Davi will
It's off to
will
the side
usher
there.
them to a little bit of a quieter, maybe a
Yeah, I mean
quieter-
around the corner
a
from the shop,
tree,
not like,
like
in
we're
the
sitting
street.
under it resting, or
You find a little green area, actually just across the way, past Perimeter Road. So you all kind of settle down and lounge. It actually looks like it's a fairly common thing to just lounge in the grass in the area. You see a couple of other groups doing the same.
Stop, pumpkin.
But no one seems to pay you mind after the initial inspection of who you might be. But eventually, Rafferty finishes casting it, and it looks like this goblet is actually enchanted as an alchemy jug. So,
All right, someone's gonna have to explain that to me.
I think
Yeah,
you
me
can
too.
fill it with like a gallon of whatever liquid, isn't it?
Yes.
Like once a day or something like that.
Oh, it's a Jesus Christ cup. Turns water to wine.
Does it actually hold a gallon? Have I completely misjudged how big this goblet is?
No, it's not a
Two
gallon.
cups.
It holds a liter. I don't know.
Don't try to
That's
metric.
it.
Don't try to
They use
metric.
the metric system in the Feywild. That seems a lot less chaotic
Okay,
than I
that's
expected.
still a pretty big.
I don't know.
It holds 2 cups.
Two
It
cups.
holds 2
Fine.
cups.
2 cups.
Oh God.
Definitely not a gallon.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, guys.
2 gallons of mayonnaise.
Felix has a new goal in real life.
500 milliliters. Google
If
it.
it was ketchup, then
Okay.
Tab would be all over it.
Yes.
So
That's a liquid. It works.
convert all the gallon measurements to cups, and you're good. No, wait, no.
Now, how
12
would you do
cups.
that
Of,
now?
12
No.
cups of water is a lot.
How would you do that math?
I don't know.
How many cups are in a gallon?
I don't fucking know.
It says it weighs 12 pounds,
16.
whether it's full or empty. So, I
So you
don't
divide
know.
everything by 1/16.
Who's gonna do that
It's
now?
a really
Multiply it
big
by-
cup.
Is it 1 cup or 2 cups?
It's a goblet.
2
Yeah,
cups.
2 cups.
Okay,
cups.
okay,
It's the
that's right,
Doctor
that's right, so
Who
it's
of
not
cups. It's bigger
Okay.
on the inside.
There you go.
Perfect.
Thank you.
All right. I put it back in my fanny pack for safekeeping, I guess.
It's really weighing you down at 12 pounds, too, I just want to say.
It's more like a pound and a half. All right. And I'll give Jacobus a greater healing potion, and Earlith, I guess, because Jacobus can pit of people and Earlith keeps dying.
I didn't die, but I do want
Cog,
to
would you
die.
facilitate this? Just being on a party lead.
What are you doing?
I'm giving Jacobus and Earlith one of each of the greater healing
It's
potions.
just a regular healing. It's a greater healing potion?
Yes.
Oh, I have just a regular one. So how do I add? How do I add just?
Karg will fix it.
Okay.
That's his
Oh.
job.
Hold on.
You should have gone with the bedazzled Starbucks cup.
Where is it? Where'd it go? This one?
It's in my inventory. If you just might grab it from there.
I'm just gonna say I low key want some of those bedazzled like tumblers and stuff. Like I'm real into it, but I've managed to control myself so far. But yeah.
All right. The alchemy goblet is now in your inventory tab,
Okay.
and I'm
Okay,
moving a potion into Earlith's inventory.
Oh, and my bolts.
Yes.
How many bolts did
Jacob
we
is an
get?
earlith. We have never tracked bolts ever, so we're gonna start now.
Oh, I guess not. But I don't know if they're special bolts or not. I don't know.
They're bolt bolts.
You rolled a
There's
1 on the
fair.
investigation. They're the plainest bolts you've ever seen.
I'm so sad about that. I already I have Sealy arrows and I have unholy arrows, and I was just hoping for some fancy bolts too.
Also, you're probably never gonna use a heavy crossbow.
Oh yeah, I need that in my inventory too. Oh, it is.
You have it in the inventory, I believe.
How the shit do I delete things?
I don't know. Oh, you have to unlock the thing. Little locky thing.
I did. Oh, there we go.
I don't know.
Alright. Alchemy goblets in your inventory. Jacobus has 1 potion of greater healing.
Yes.
Earlith has
Hopefully.
another potion of greater healing.
Okay. I give it to Dolly, but she has like 150 hit points and 33 AC, so.
I already have a potion of greater healing.
There you go, too.
So your alchemy goblet can make acid, poison, beer, honey, mayo, oil, vinegar, water, salt water, or wine.
Random question.
Sure.
So, prestidigitation can, like, change colors and stuff for a surface? Could that include changing color of a liquid?
I'm gonna need you to link the spell.
Okay. Did I do it? Did it work?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I spelled that correctly. So it says on an object.
You heard of atoms?
I'm gonna go with probably
No,
not
it
for
says-
a liquid.
Says you make a color or small mark or symbol appear on an object or a surface for 1 hour. Liquid definitely has a surface.
It definitely. So you can change the color of the surface. I will say that. Yes.
I mean, it's an instantaneous, harmless sensory
Alright,
effect.
so if you want somebody at some point to drink acid, we know how.
Don't you already have a cup that produces poison or something?
I think Jenkins does,
Turn
yeah.
Rafferty
Yeah,
foot
Jackie's
water.
got something.
Yeah.
Has Jackie ever poisoned anything? He has like 33 different kinds of poison on him.
He's never poisoned a single thing in his
He's
life.
saving it up. No, but we can turn Rafferty foot water into potable water.
Oh, yeah, great. Let's
So
not-
we don't need to worry about water as a supply. We're covered.
I think I'd rather die.
It could be arranged. It could be acid.
I can make a goblet fill of Rafferty's foot water.
This took a turn I didn't anticipate.
Well, while we're at that, I think this is probably a good time for Rafferty to take a short rest. Since we're already
Alright.
sitting in.
We have
No,
sit
he's
another
doing
hour.
a ritual. He can't. He can't.
Well, if I-
Yeah, but
Yes,
after
because
he
it's
gets
an
out.
hour.
done. It was 10 minutes. We've already done it. It's,
Once he goes, I mean, you guys can hang out for an hour.
Yeah, we hang out for an hour, I guess, to get a short rest.
All right.
Let him get his
Somebody
short
can roll
rest.
some hit dice.
Yeah.
Yes, let me roll hit dice. Can I roll hit dice?
I have to punish Cag for making me use shield. Whenever you make me use shield and I use half my spells, we're gonna short rest.
Okay, we're short resting, right? Can I roll hit dice?
Sure.
Sure. Unless we get ambushed again, I guess, sitting under a tree. I don't know if I get anything back on a short rest. I don't think I've
Since
used
we're
it.
doing
Eventually, you'll
the
get some sorcery points, I think.
short rest, I can use
Yeah, that's like 18
a
or something.
channel divinity to bring back a first level spell. So I'll just restore my first level spell, and then I'll get
I'm gonna
that back on my
roll-
short rest, if that's okay.
Yeah. Does your channel divinity come back on a short rest?
Yes,
Okay.
it comes back on a short rest.
Nice, nice. You can spend more than one hit dice if, yep, there you go. You get the average. Congratulations.
Roll 2?
You get the
Oh
average
my
of
God.
1, but you got the average.
I'm gonna roll again. I'm gonna roll one more hit dice. Well, that's as good as it's gonna get for right now, I guess. I rolled hit dice. I don't usually do that. Roll hit dice. We don't usually take a short rest.
I usually fight something like once a day.
I know.
Yep.
So did we find out? Oh, that we did find out what the jug is. It's an alchemy jug. Duh.
Alright. With that, we're going to end here.
Oh,
It is midnight.
Oh.
I didn't know.
Leah's just getting started.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was fun. That was a good combat.
I'm just impressed
yeah.
you got tab to role play, and that was a good thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and it was great. I like Leo way more than I used to.
He actually got to barter and trade, and
I had Honey yelled at me last time.
I very nearly. I was like, I should be a dick and cast friends on this guy. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it because this may be our one shot to be in character in this session, and I'm glad I did.
Worked out.
Yeah. One great minute.
It would have been hey, I would have passed the persuasion check. He would have sent us on our way like immediately.
Alright. Well, with that, great job, everyone. You did not
thank
level.
you guys.
We did not
It's been like a year, Cog.
It's only been like 6 months.
We need to find the chick. Once we complete that and free Rafferty, whatever that ends up meaning. Like, what do I become a level 1 wizard at the end of this quest?
I mean, you have to study to be a
Great
wizard.
question.
You're level 1 fighter.
Oh
With
God.
like 8 strength.
I hope your strength and constitution are up to snuff.
It's time to figure out what Rafferty was before he was a warlock.
He was a really shitty wizard. He was in fact a really shitty wizard. He was bad at it. It didn't go well for him. Maybe we can do that again.
We'll work it out. There's more
I
story to
think
tell.
I have at least 16 intelligence, so like I made the character to it could be done. Or new patron, great old one. Davvy's like, we saved you, and I'm like, I need to sacrifice this virgin.
We'll find some nice fluffy unicorns that he can be a patron to.
I toyed with the idea of doing a warlock with a unicorn patron at one point. I thought that would be fun, but
Warlock depends on the DM more than any other class, because a lot of DMs don't actually bring the patron into it, like they just leave that alone. But Casta's like, Fuck that.
Everything's
in
on
there.
the table. It was a
I
very
mean-
nice touch. Cass is like, stop talking about me.
Yep.
He's like, you're praising me. I'm gonna turn off my camera.
Drew such nice
Oh my
pictures.
god.
Stop. Anyway, thanks, God. Good session.
Redirect.
Tag living the American dream of shooting Leah at long range with a crossbow.
It's a good shot. I'm glad the one hit I got off tonight was actually a crit. Everything, I seriously rolled a 1 and a 2 on an advantage shot.
You definitely
I know,
made me
you
expend
really
resources.
rolled bad until it came to.
So painful.
All I did in that combat was, like, I killed something that was already basically dead. I did 6 damage to something else, and I made Tab uselessly invisible.
But you survived.
I
Great,
did.
I didn't get hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
almost got rid of shield on the last level up. I'm like, I'm gonna hold on to this. Kag's kind of a dick. I'm gonna hold on to shield.
Yeah, I'm trying a new balancing mechanism to see if that works, and I feel like, despite the low number of creatures and the relative ease, that was a little bit better.
Swarms
So-
don't work because we have El Capitan de Fireball. So, like, fewer dangerous things and throw in some spellcasters, and yeah.
Fire resistant
the-
swarms. Got it.
The archers are pretty tough.
I mean, fire resistant swarms, he just turns into King Kong and goes, Grosh!
Sure, I forgot about that. But yeah, no, you're right, Davi. The range seems to be a challenge for y'all.
Yeah, because him stepping out and firing and then stepping back, that was actually,
And
that was
this is
a little
key.
more
Yeah,
worrying.
Also, Davi's
Like-
probably people walking away from her.
Resistance to radiant damage.
Yeah, I mean,
Resistance to whatever the fuck spell Davi has
Radiant
that's just
damage.
broken as hell.
That
It's
spell
like
is
my
ridiculous.
one thing, Cat. Stop
It-
trying to screw me up.
I have never once said that you should not have it. I'm just mad that you do.
I do pittances with my axe if I hit. So
For what it's worth, I can guarantee he is actively trying to screw every one of you over.
Yes.
I only get 5-second attacks and then I'm done until a long rest. So, it's not like I'm a huge damage thing.
Some of my spell choices were pretty situational, and we just haven't come across the right situation yet, but, that's what Eldritch Blast is for.
Yep.
Fly at constant max
Oh,
level
that's
is
nice.
awesome, though. I've broken a few combats with Fly.
Yeah, that ruins a lot of melee.
It does, because it's always... And you two both fly.
Yep. Alright.
Okay.
I go to
night.
bed. You guys are awesome. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
night.
Thank you
Good
guys.
night.
guys.
love y'all.
was
Good
fun.
night. Bye.